if I was Floyd and he was me,
Yeah.
he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
Yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Just Do shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Just Do Boxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Just Do. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family, man. We back again. The Get Boxing is just doing this good Thursday. You already know if you catch us on the playback, make sure you smash the like button, sub to the channel. Make sure you turn the notifications on so we can cut up over here. How y'all feeling, man? Always a good day. The bed with the family. Shout out to the JBT family and everybody that's rocking with us, man. Another dope build on the way. Gonna talk about it, man. Davis and Davis is taking over the airwaves. And y'all know when y'all come over here, I know everybody got their take on what's been going on between Keyshawn and Tank, you know. But for me, I got a totally different spin on it. I got a totally different outlook on it. I think some people are offended at the way he's speaking confidently about himself. But for me, I think that's what you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? You gotta be like that, regardless of who you're stepping in there with, no matter how much of a monster everybody see Tank Davis is, you can't look at him like that. So even when if he says something that sounds like it's out of pocket, keep it in mind. Keep in mind, bro. He can't think how we think. He can't be going into no damn fight. Man, this dude a beast, man. He knock everybody. He can't be going into no fight like that. He gotta talk his shit. He gotta say little silly jokes. Oh, he light skinned. He saw, I'm gonna do this to him. He gotta talk that shit. You get what I'm saying? You gotta talk yourself into that, man. You better think that way. I'd rather him be overconfident than lacking any confidence. I'm sorry, bro. I'd rather him be a little bit overconfident than lacking at all. You get me? We're gonna build on this though. We're gonna build on this. A lot to talk about. People out here missing weight by 6 pounds. You get what I'm saying? Trying to do the businessman in. You know, we ain't going for that, man. But let me say what's up to the fam. We're gonna get to it. Ace, all love, family. I'm on whatever Tank on after three brothers. Nah, I ain't on that. I'm not on that. But as your brother Ace, because you support the grind always, and even regardless of you free to have your opinion over here, we free thinkers, and I rock with you. That's all you need to know. But I rock with the. I'm not on what Tank on. I'm not. I love it. I'm liking the brothers. I'm liking it. Shout out to my brother Ant McQueen. How you feeling, Professor Ant McQueen? Jordan, my guy. How you feeling, Mike Mazak? What it do, Brody? Milan in the building. What's good, fam? B fighter was good. I say feed Conor Ben the boots, make that fight at Wembley Stadium. Ben said he wants the biggest fight possible, so let's get him what he wants. Boots becomes a co-figure. Hey, B fighter, I like how you talking, bro. Come right in here, come right in here talking that talk. I like it. I like it. Play that LMA little things for your wife. It gonna make her day. Oh, shout out to Ace. I got you. I'm a screenshot this because I'm gonna do that. Yeah, crucial content. Shout out, man. Always got to give big shout out and much love to this guy right here, L Boxing, y'all. Y'all know I'm a real one. If I salute somebody and I big him up, that's because he's solid as they come. This dude always giving your boy information, making sure that I'm on point, man. And I just want to let him know in the chat, no man, go tap in. Man, I appreciate you. The plug is in the building, y'all. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Crush the legend, my guy. What's good with the Melanin Queen? How you feeling, Queen? Always good to see you, the best moderator in the land. What's good, Crush? How you feeling? And if y'all want to, if y'all in the mood, y'all can come up and build with me. But we're gonna talk about this. So look, I love it. I'm gonna start off by saying this. I'm a junkie for this boxing. I love the entertainment. I love the show within the show. I love to hear these dudes walk and speak in their confidence. I love it. I don't care what nobody else think. For me, y'all, I love it. I love what Keyshawn Davis is doing. He's supposed to be doing exactly what he's doing, bro. Tank is the guy. Everybody know it. It's crazy how people they'll make every argument under the sun as to who the face of boxing is and how big he is, everybody's biggest fight. And those things are facts, but they don't acknowledge the what comes with that wearing that crown. They don't acknowledge it. You get me? They don't acknowledge what comes with the crown. Conor Ben just signed with manager Keith Connor. You see what I'm saying? Keith got Berlanga the Canelo fight. You see what I'm saying? This dude is he's just a walking, just walking information, bro. Boxing, real true boxing, a true boxing head. True boxing head. Shout out to these. Shout out to the Fax Machine again. Appreciate you, Doug. I really value good people in this space because solid and real information be hard to come by. But that guy there, man, his batting average is perfect for me. He ain't never gave me no story, and I had to retract. Never. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had to sit up and say, "Oh, well, I made a mistake." Never. So again, shout out to you. But let's keep cooking, y'all. But so look, Davis and Davis has heated up the airwaves with their back and forth. Everybody got different takes on it, and it's okay. But my conversation probably gonna be a lot different than everybody else's. I know it is. I know it is. It's not about being a super fan and no one fighter. It's just about enjoying this shit and understanding what comes with it. And like I said, sometimes I question how much people really rock with Tank, like in a sense, right? And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying they don't support him and rock with him, but I'm saying that if that's your favorite fighter, and I'm speaking to this diehard fans of Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's my guy too. I'm rocking with him heavy through and through. I ain't got nothing negative to say. This is gonna be a positive conversation. But if Gervonta Tank Davis is your favorite fighter, do y'all realize that every time somebody brings up his name, that's a compliment to him? Do you understand that? I gotta speak to the diehard fans, the ones that just, man, they don't that anybody say anything, they going at you for 10. You get me? Creole, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Shout out to you, Jim. What's good with it? Yeah, yes, yeah, GM, yeah, bro. Yeah, word. He wasn't no 40 pounder. He ain't no 40 pounder. That dude is not a 40 pounder. And I believe after the Hitchens fight, he said he was going back down to 35 too. So when people say, Keyshawn Davis dragged him down, Keyshawn Davis didn't do anything. And Keyshawn Davis seeked out that opportunity, but he didn't seek that opportunity out with the mindset of, dragging him down and draining him and none of that silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity. It's a real fight. Lemos little as hell. He like Tank height. That's not a big guy. He got some muscle on him, but he's short. He's a little guy. Not a big dude. Got a frame, but not a big guy. Ryan, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Same old song and dance. It's crazy on the internet. Then go fight my road type of fighter. Have at it. Nah, man. But again, the ghetto, what's good with it, fam? Yeah, man, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. You definitely could come up here and build with me. And just a quick disclaimer: when you over here, the ghetto, It's always a build. I don't argue your opinion. I just want to, if you got something to, build on pertaining to the topic, feel free, bro. You know what I mean? Talk your talk, but I'm gonna set the table and then I'm gonna drop the link in there for you. We could chop it up for sure. But look, check it out real quick. Just quick pick stop. We ain't got to get all into it. I feel you, Jordan. You ain't digging a Lamont Roach fight. You feel like he could have found something better. Understood, 100%. But for me, we know what the focus was. It was Loma. Didn't come to fruition. I know from that point on, especially in boxing, a lot of times if that plan A don't work out, very seldomly is the runner up going to be better than what the initial plan was. That's just how boxing is. Notice I ain't say all the time, but very rarely is that the case where we about to get a great fight and then you don't get that and you it just end up getting an even better one. It happened in some cases, it do, but just not in this one. So I understand how you feel completely, but we got to get a man some benefit of doubt with the fact that we understood what fight he was trying to make, right? So that's just where we at. So let's get back to this. I ranked in when Keyshawn take this opponent, but Bob not holding nobody back. You see what I'm saying? I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Ryan. I'm loving it. Like I said, I hear he picked this guy and he wanted a tougher fight for his homecoming. He's seen that, Lemos went out there and gave Richardson Hitchens, who's one of the more skilled fighters in boxing. He gave him hell. So that's what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He seeked that guy out, and you got to respect it. But back to what I was saying in terms of like the diehard Tank Davis fans, I just want y'all to know something because y'all know Just Do It Real when I'm solid, and y'all know I'm very logical and reasonable. I want y'all to understand every single time a fighter brings up Tank Davis, whether it's somebody in a higher weight class, lower weight class, couple weight classes up, in the same weight class, it is a compliment and a testament that he is what y'all is saying he is. You get what I'm saying? When y'all say that man in the face, embrace that shit. Don't just run around and say it and brag about the numbers and his knockouts and him being undefeated and all. I get all that because I like all that shit. But don't forget the fact that it's a lot that come with that. And it's a compliment every time somebody brings them up, whether they're in, like I said, same weight class, up, down. You get what I'm saying? It breathes life into the very same way that y'all look at him as a face of the boxing, as one of the driving forces. And when people are constantly calling his name and talking about wanting to fight him and talking about what they'll do to him, that's why. That's what comes with that. He the guy. He is the guy. They know it. They like, bro, you man, if you had 135 pounds and you feel like you that guy and you working your way to being one of the best fighters in the world, and you ain't acknowledged that you got a dangerous Gervonta Tank Davis in the same division as you, and you ain't talking about what you'll do to him if y'all fought. When people ask you, you don't want to stand on what you feel like you'll do, then you shouldn't even be there. That's all I'm saying. It's a testament to that man and how people see him. They know he bad. I don't give a damn about if somebody say it's gonna be target practice when I fight him. It's gonna be easy. I'm gonna do this and that to him. We hear that shit all the time. We hear that all the time. But again, they're just complimenting that man. The fact that his name is in everybody's mouth and he only can compete in one weight class at a time. He only can fight him one fight at a time. You get what I'm saying? It's just what it is. That's what comes with wearing that crown. People are going to call for you. People are going to talk about you. People are going to say what they'll do to you. But it's up for you to understand that as a fighter. It's up for the fight fans to really understand that each and every time that y'all find yourselves dissing a fighter and tearing a fighter down just simply because they mentioned his name and called him out, you doing him a disservice. And you ruining all his potential opponents because you're sitting up saying ain't nobody could do this and that with him. None of these dudes is good. He shouldn't call his name. He shouldn't do this. There's a clout chasing that. When you got the clout, everybody is seeking to get a piece of it. And we know Tank Davis been clouded up since Floyd Mayweather gave him the goddamn blessing. You know what I'm saying? So he been the guy. And that's all I'm saying. It's time for people to change the way they think just a bit. Or just, you know what I mean? Consider something else. When they speaking on that man, when they calling him out, that's a compliment. They ain't gonna say it in that way, but that's a compliment, bro. The fact that everybody is seeking him or even mentioning, hey, that's the guy I want to fight. Hey, him, Tank. That's the guy. That's what comes with wearing that crown, bro. You get me? Shout out to Big Dog Willie, man. How you feeling, bro? He said, man, he said back in 1984, he beat Michael Jordan at 1v1 at the North Carolina beat Cal University. Shout out to my brother Big Dog Willie, man. Hannibal, what's good with it, fan? And you start chilling out. No bull. Nah, look, Ace, it's all good, Brody, because I know how boxing is. But over here, I'm gonna just restore some balance. I'm gonna always try to give you something else to consider and think about, and I'm gonna always be reasonable for everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? He is the guy that people are gonna want to fight. So when he, people barking and talking, just think about it, bro. Why I love it because they got to stand on that when that opportunity presents itself. When that opportunity presents itself, and you work yourself in position to actually fight this guy, you better take it, and more so than anything else, you better stand on business when you get in the ring. So I love all of what I'm gonna do to Tank because we hear this stuff all the time. It just makes for good entertainment. You get what I'm saying? You get in a fight, you give him any bulletin board material, he gonna take it out on you in the fight. It's gonna be a good thing. I think people looking at it the wrong way. It's a lot of good that could come out of people mentioning his name, especially. And let's not act like Keyshawn Davis is some scrub that's calling him out. It's a guy that working himself into a contender space here, fighter so away from being, competing for a title. You get what I'm saying? You better call out. You better seek out that man. You get me? You better seek him out, even if regardless. BJ, what it do, family? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to my guy upper echelon as well. Tank can't respond emotionally. The dude's calling him out. That's true. That's true. Canelo and Tank are the targets for many fighters. They are the money fighters. Exactly, Hannibal. They wear the crowns respectively. People want a piece of that. You get me? And then that means your name is going to be called quite often. But let's keep this in mind. A lot of times the interviewers be asking the said fighter about Tank, and then they respond from there. And people be like, oh, they clout chasing. They always talking about him. When you are the guy, you are always going to be talked about. When you could be when you could provide legacy and money and situational change and money, it's a career changing opportunity. People are gonna want that. People are gonna talk about it. You get what I'm saying? GQ was good with it. So everybody ducking him. Nah, they ain't ducking him. Nah, I don't think he say that. I don't think he say they ducking him. No, GQ. I don't think Tank saying they ducking him. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. That would be kind of hypocritical. How could a guy that is not demanding fight saying everybody ducking him? I don't think he's saying that. Some of the fans are saying that. Like with this recent situation, the fans have been trying to paint everybody as ducks. But I don't think Tank is saying, you know what I'm saying? A1 Hoop Zone, my brother. What's good, A1? Jim Brown. We got two good fight cards coming up. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. What that mean? What you mean by that? I busy. What it do, my guy? What it do? Because Keyshawn Davis is part of one of the fight cards that we got coming up tomorrow. Am I right? And then the next one is Boots. What you mean, Jim? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? I ain't talking about the right stuff. What you trying to say, Jim? I got time today, man. I got time, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Rock out with your boy. We gonna build on this boxing. D1, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? You got 11 fights. Let's wait till you got something Tank would want while you calling for the top dog and you ain't got them belt. Nah, man, cause you supposed to do that, D1. You listen, I can't tell you looking at it the wrong way. And shout out to my brother, because that's my brother right there. Think about it. You're supposed to do that. You get me? Get what I'm saying? You're supposed to shoot for the top. You know what I mean? Shoot for the moon. Land on the star, or shoot for the stars and land on the moon, however it goes. You get what I'm saying? Like, and think about it. Even so, it's not like him forcing that conversation. Look, people be asking him about it, and he just respond. Like even with the cigar talk, listen to the interview. He didn't just start talking about it. He got asked. Somebody said something in the chat, super chatted, I believe. Then he got asked a question. You get what I'm saying? But that's a testament to your guy, D1. That's a testament to, yo, he is the guy. Because everybody's speaking his name. Connor Egg Ben speaking his name. Dude fought up as high as 150 something, but he's calling out a lightweight. The dude just got his name cleared. He said, yo, he won Tank, Haney, and Boots. You get me? That's a testament to him. And then look, let's be honest. After this fight, he's supposed to be mandatory in line for Baranchik's belt. He's not as far away from having something that Tank would want, if you get what I'm saying. I'm just giving you something else to think about. So don't consider so much what he's saying, because I know you like, man, he ain't beating Tank. He can't mess with him. He got 11 fights. He need way more experience. And I'm with you. But just put yourself in his shoes. What else is he supposed to say? You get what I'm saying? He's supposed to speak that. Because if you ain't that confident, don't even look that way. Because that man is very confident in Tank Davis. You get me? So he's supposed to, you get what I'm saying? He's supposed to give it up like that. He's supposed to talk a little bit of shit and get people, stir up some Get it going, man. It's good because at the end of the day, he do got pedigree. He got 11 fights, but and I ain't pointing out no fighter in particular. Look at the average fighter, right? Look at their first 11 to 12 fights, and then look at Keyshawn's. He's doing it the right way. He's talking a little bit of shit. He ruffling some feathers, right? But I think it's from a competitive standpoint, right? I don't care for anything personal, but as long as he's talking about what it'll do to him in an actual boxing ring, I'm completely cool with it. And you know why, D1? For one, I believe that he'll fight him if he got the opportunity. I think he is a real fighter. But more importantly, bro, and I know you will love this, you got to stand on it when that opportunity presents itself, and more so, if you get the opportunity to fight him, you got to really stand on everything you said. And I'm going to remember all of this stuff you was talking about, midget, light skin, he saw the target practice. I'm going to be thinking about all of this. So I just enjoy the show for what it is, right? Take the handle this up, man. That shit is nothing. Like, they going to talk. If they ain't going to do nothing else, they going to talk. You get me? So that's all I'm saying. He's supposed to talk a little bit trash. You know what I'm saying? Be confident, because this boxing, bro, you got to be a little crazy to want to box for a living anyway. You get me? Boxing hacker, what it do, man? Shout out to you. What just do you consider Tank a legacy fight for other people? Absolutely, he is. Absolutely, he is for everybody else. Because one thing we know for sure, Jim, shout out to you, by the way. One thing we know for sure is all of these other guys that's talking about fighting him. When they get in the ring with him, we can pretty much say damn near undeniably is he'll be the best fighter that any of these guys has had fought. You get what I'm saying? So really, at the end of the day, the same thing people criticize him for, you could critique the same fighters for, right? It's all about fighting at the top level, and they feel like that's what's missing. But I feel like we're gonna get to it. So yeah, I definitely think Tank gives you both. He gives you money, like that's a life changing opportunity if you beat him. Things change for you. Don't get me wrong. You don't become Tank all of a sudden, but I guarantee you be a hot commodity if you beat him. Pitbull Cruz just survived and went up 100K followers on Instagram, and everybody couldn't stop talking about him. You get what I'm saying? Tank is the gift to keep on giving. Hell yeah, he a legacy fight for these dudes. And that's the interesting thing. They say he don't have those on his resume, but he's people's legacy fight for real. Why you think everybody mentioning him? Shout out to my boy. I know Shakur is my guy. He said that's the Super Bowl of 135. He know that's the biggest fight. You get me? He know it. But that's all I'm trying to get all of y'all, the biggest Tank supporters. Understand something, y'all. When somebody is calling y'all guy out and speaking his name, bro, it's a compliment. I don't give a damn what they say from the minute they start talking about him. Of course, they're gonna talk shit, but it's a compliment because you're talking about him and he ain't thinking about you. He don't spend his interviews trying to talk about all of these other dudes, but the one guy he's fighting, that's what I do like about him. You can say what you want, but he don't spend his interviews sitting up trying to talk about everybody else. But these guys, even though oftentimes they get asked a question, they can't do an interview without him coming up. He's all of these guys' biggest fights. These guys' biggest fight that ain't even in the weight class. You get me? Shit is crazy. Conor Ben just getting clear talking about he want Tank. You get me? So shit is crazy, bro. Keyshawn not on the list. Coach Calvin Shakur barely squeezed on the list. Man, that you can't listen. Like I'll say this, Jordan. I love them. Much love and respect for them. But they don't have no control over who he's fighting. I just want to put that out there. I'm pretty sure they've said as much on the podcast. They don't have no control over who they fight. They line them up and they prepare for whoever they line up and they knock them down. You know what I'm saying? So when they say stuff like that, like take that, you know, that's just them speaking how they see it, right? Would surprise me if Keyshawn didn't catch the list. And as far as Shakur barely squeezing on, that's just BS. You know that is because he's undeniably in most people's eyes. If you don't think he's number one, you definitely think he's number two at lightweight. So he definitely got to be on the list just because of that alone. So that's why I say don't listen to that too much. Shout out to my brother Cal Cooler. It was good with it turned in. I heard Loma. We talking about Loma. Nah, I just had to clear that up though. It ain't about here. He need to focus on Gustavo. Yeah, man. Nah, bro. Look, nah, man. That's just think about it, D1. It takes seconds to talk some shit, bro. It takes seconds to talk some shit. You see the shape Keyshawn in? Ain't no way that man ain't focused. You get me? That's where we get off. Like he ain't consumed with Tank Davis, right? They just talking a little bit of shit. We see it happen. But look at the youngin, man. Look at the youngin, Brody. He on point. You get what I'm saying? This is a competitive sport. Like it takes seconds to tweet, takes seconds to talk a little bit of shit. That don't really require your focus and dedication. You get me? I understand 1,000,000% what you're saying. You should be locked in on him. But man, the shape that he's in, I see it in his eyes. He got that look. He look like he ready. I know Bo Mac got him prepared, right? You get what I'm saying? So he's gonna talk a little bit of shit to Tank because people keep asking him about him. You know what I mean? He said, if you're scared, go to church. Said he walks around about 165. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's Lemos coming in 6 pounds over as a weight bully. Lemos did that on purpose because of the businessman coming for that his hay on his helmet. He coming for him, man. You know what I mean? The bitter man gonna do what he do, man. He gonna beat Lemos up. Lemos coming in over 6 pounds over is a bad look. With Davis and Davis exchanging words, I think is we need more of that. To be honest, talk shit. I'm tired of people feeling like you can't talk no shit to Tank. Yeah, yes, you could talk shit. More importantly, most important, keep it boxing and stand on it when the opportunity presents itself. I love it. I love a little bit of trash talk to get the juices flowing, man. I like to see people to get people to respond. And I noticed something about Tank. You really don't matter. He ain't gonna really spend that much time responding. Still always recognize skill. They sparred a couple times before. No matter if he think he'd punch, you know, Keyshawn into the shadow round. He still know the kid can fight. You get what I'm saying? You've seen it in the text messages. Like you see the leaked text messages from Tank, but then it's on the other side. There's some more text messages I think that Keyshawn put out. So them dude Tank know what it is. At the end of the day, he just be a little mad dude because it's competition at the end of the day. And I feel like he looks for any reason to be mad at you so he can use that as a reason to beat your ass. Tell me if y'all think I sound wrong. That's what I think it is. So I love it. I love it. 'Cause I don't think he overly focused on him, right? But I do think he just like a fighter, you're gonna talk a little bit of trash, right? If you two, oh yeah, yeah. Not this one though. We good over here. We on point over this way. They gotta cheat to compete. Black fighters. Yeah, nah, it's a sucker move. I would think so though. Cash Crypto would it do? Cause he was over. What was it? He was a little heavy. What was that dude? Like 136 and change or something like that, right? I would think so. But shout out to everybody. But yeah, man, everybody be lying. But over here, we talk nothing but the truth. We give our opinion and we get the facts as well. Shout out to my brother D1. Don't work too hard, Brody. I know you over there at work. But let's get back to it. So, like I said, man, I'm enjoying the show that Davis versus Davis is giving us, y'all. I am. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't like how people react. Like they get overprotective at Tank Davis. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call it out because I support him and y'all know I do. But I see this shit all the time. It's like soon as somebody say something to him, it's like everybody is shit on the fighter. It's like, why? Let them talk. They fight. I don't pick no sides. If Keyshawn start talking shit, that's cool. I love to hear Tank respond. And like I said, I think he only respond to real ones. You know what I mean? The Shakurs, the Keyshawns, because those could be potential opponents. Keyshawn is very talented. It's not a shit ton of guys, especially with 11, 12 fights that you can say better than him and fighting better competition. I absolutely love what he's doing. He's putting on for DB3 in a good way. He just got to, finish the job, and that's go get this homecoming fight and win. But I respect all these fighters. I rock with them. I love to see them talk a little bit of shit, but more importantly, like I always say, y'all, I like it when they keep it boxing. So if Keyshawn talking a little bit of shit, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? Just long as it stay boxing, because anything else I don't care about. I don't care about nobody trying to be tough and none of that. I like this shit talking. Like I like Tank being angry. You know what I mean? Angry Tank is fun for boxing, bro, because he you up when you get in the ring, y'all. So good. Push his button. You listen, Coach Calvin said he wants somebody to push his button. That button could be pushed a number of different ways. Maybe it could be you talking shit now, he getting the next fight and destroy the next opponent. I see nothing but good to come out of this. Nothing but good. It's entertaining for the back and forth. More importantly, you got to stand on it if and when that opportunity presents itself. You understand what I'm saying? It's fun, bro. I love to see Tank like let people have it. He don't bite his tongue. I just hate to see he went at Cigar Talk. Cigar Talk, my guy Naji called a stray. Yeah, look, I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna play. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was a little video with the text messages that Fight Hype put up, but I don't think it's. Think about it, B Dog. It's only competitive though. He's just talking a little bit of shit. They eventually gonna fight, right? Like you know what I'm saying? I think that's where it starts. It starts from a competitive standpoint. If you smart, you better go get some work with Tank Davis. Yeah, if you got access to go to Vegas or anywhere he at, train with him, and you a young lightweight or a young fighter in or around his weight class coming up, and you don't want to go get that work, you tripping. But at the same time, as you get closer and closer to your goal, the reality of him being an opponent becomes more of a thing. So that's all I think. That's where he at. I try to keep it very like level headed over here. I try not to over examine the stuff they saying. Yeah, it's gonna be some trash talk. Yeah, you're not gonna agree with him talking about it's gonna be target practice or easy, but that's just trash talk. When he say stuff about a little light skin, he's just talking shit, bro. He's just talking shit. That's just like with Tank, like, yo, Shakur don't got no defense. He don't got no defense. What defense? Like, we all know the man is very, very talented defensively. We know this. But it just be trash talk. It's like in the heat of the moment, you don't got too much you can't say because you can't say he can't fight. You on record a number of times giving him his credit for how he helped you when you sparred. So we know if you say he ain't anything, if he not good now, we know you just talking. So I don't be taking it that personal. It'll be fun listening to these dudes talk a little bit of shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, pushing for these fights. That's what I'm saying, Hannibal. That's where I'm at. Shout out to my guy Jordan Smith putting some color in the chat. Salute to my guy. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all smash the like button. Salute to everybody rocking with me. We gonna
And
keep
we ain't
it.
never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now
that's
it's
a
time
different,
for you to
yeah.
get your just do.
Shout out to BN Boxing News. What's good, BN? He said facts, just facts. I like Keyshawn because he calling dudes out. He made me a supporter. Yeah, you gotta aim for that top, even if you know it ain't next, because it ain't like we put it this way. We see that he had an opportunity to take a softer touch for a homecoming. He didn't want to do that. So at least I can see if he's a guy that when it's time to fight, he ain't showing up in his fights, or when it's time to fight somebody real, he wants somebody soft. That's not what he doing. So I don't have no issue with him aiming at the top while he on his journey to working himself there eventually. If all goes well, he'll work himself in position. You get what I'm saying? Let him talk his little bit of trash, man. It's cool because he got to stand on it. We know how dangerous Tank is. We know what kind of fighter he is. We still learning what kind of fighter Keyshawn is. We know a lot about Tank. He's proven through 30 fights to me. You know what I mean? Some people will try to debate it, talk about the resume. I ain't here for it. The dude is a dog. He gonna be dude's toughest fight. And he get in there. That'll be the best guy Keyshawn got in there with to date. It's the same for Shakur and many others that call his name out. For real, for real. I mean, Dragon Assassin, what's good with it, family? Now, your casualty, yeah, B Dog, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. I basically was good with it. So let's talk about it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. But Tank say everything, but let's fight. Now, Tank gonna get to it. I believe in him too, yo. Say he's kind of egging on the energy because he like an innocent instigator though, B Dog. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly like, hear me out. It's strictly from like an entertainment standpoint, right? He not trying to like go off the outside of the lines, right? He's trying to stay within boxing and talk a little bit of shit. It's a show. We content creators, right? But he ain't trying to get him to talk crazy or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? Just want to hear him talk his shit a little bit. That way he supposed to do, but it's not with a malicious intent. You get what I'm saying? It's not like he's being fake or phony when he's doing that. He just want to hear him talk some shit. Like it's fun to hear. We boxing fans, he love it. You know he a little instigator on the low. You know he is. Levon, what it do, my guy? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, you just gotta stand on it. That's all. Just gotta stand on it. Fate, what it do, my guy? Sammy, what's good, Brody? How you feeling? So that's all. But yeah, so look, let me get to some of these tweets, man, because they was doing some tweeting, man. It was going at each other. It's going at each other. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna talk about Keyshawn, the weight loss, and all that. We're gonna get to all that, bro. So y'all be patient with your boy. So this was Keyshawn talking his little jump to Tank, man. Why is bro so emotional? What I'm saying must be true, huh? So he just talking his little trash, laughing. You know what I mean? And somebody had tweeted that, damn, I know Naji sick right now. He said, very, I ain't even do nothing, LOL. Shout out to my guy from Cigar Talk, Naji, man. And this was Keyshawn also talking some more trash. He said, you want to talk about mommy? He said, oh, it's mother time, bro. Your goofy ass. Look at you so emotional. I'm about to beat your ass. Word. You saying everything, but you're going to fight me. I mean, then he said, let me get up to 4 or 5 rounds straight on your ass and watch what I do to you. Biatch. Called him out his name. So he talking his little trash to Tank. See, calling Tank Saul. Hope he don't retire before it happens. There's only one person that can take his spot, and he's saying that's him. You know what I mean? Tank said, "You mistake me for your mother." So y'all seen some of these, but this is where Tank, fired at Naji, man. You know what I'm saying? Tank said, "Naji, you don't get no more interviews either, pussy." Like, oh man, I'm like, damn, what Naji do? Naji said, "I just asked a question from the chat. I said, your Tank, how you gonna beat you? I'm still a fan. Hope you change your mind." You know what I mean? Tank stood on it. He said, F you, Tank. Tank still mad. He ain't beat. He ain't beat. Ray Patterson, what it do, my Jersey veteran? How you feeling? Tired ass Cowboy fan. What's good, bro? It's it's non it's not a pay-per-view attraction. Floyd Mayweather. Oh yeah. Shout out to my guy Fake. Putting steam behind the best fight and the best, and Tank talking about no more interview. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he just just a casualty. Like he caught it stray. I mean, I don't think he did that. But like it's cloud chasing. That's why you like to be humble at first. But think about it, bro. Um, they're in it. Like he was humble at first because I know I got the text messages for that. I mean, not the text messages, but yeah, the DMs where he said that. He said they'd be so humble at first because Keyshawn asked him, "You be signing fighters?" Tank said, "Yeah." He said, "Is it cool? I want to come." He said, "I'm trying to come train out in Vegas with y'all." That's what you better do. You better go get that Tank smoke if you can. You'll be a fool not to. If you got an opportunity to train with one of the best fighters in boxing, one of the most dangerous and complete fighters by Teddy Atlas on admission, you better go get that smoke, bro. You better go try to learn from him. But I don't think it's meant to be taken personal though. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I don't think it's meant to be taken personal because it's just competitive. Like, yo, I want to fight you. You are the guy. I can't ignore that you here. Like, you get what I'm saying? I can't ignore that you here. So if asked about you, I gotta stand on something. I gotta say what I feel like I'll do. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I like what Keyshawn is doing through 11 fights so far. I really enjoy watching this dude fight, and he growing right in front of the people. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see. As somebody that enjoys my anonymity, the price of fame is too high. For sure, because it's a steep price, Kyle. It is because everybody gonna be called. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that come with it, unfortunately. But like I said, it is when you the man, bro. You get me? You the man. You the man. You the man. You the man. They gonna call you. K calls it. What it do? My God, Q's was good, family. So I'm super disappointed. Lemos, yeah, man. Let's talk fashion. My guy, Remo Division is in the building. We're gonna get to that too. I just wanted to run through this because it was like, something that was floating around and a lot of people was talking about it. So like I said, it's unfortunate that Najee caught a stray and all of this. I don't think he was interviewing or asking any questions with any malicious intent, right? People got to keep that in mind. Still got a job to do. Yeah, you respect it. He's neutral in this situation. He just like to hear the fights. He like to hear them talking a little bit of shit, right? You would be a fool. Why wouldn't you? And he's still, even after all that, he's like, yo, I'm still a fan. Hope you change your mind, bro. Like this ain't not to be taken personal. Like he's not picking a side. He legit asked him, like, yo, this is Tank. Yo, how you gonna beat him? You get what I'm saying? Like that's not. I don't think he said nothing wrong. And look, I can't tell no other man how to feel, how to take something. You deal with things how you see fit. But for me, I just didn't hear nothing malicious, right? That when you are the guy, people are going to bring your name up, even when you not, even when it's a person not in your weight class, because your name just, you know what I mean? It gets people numbers going, right? You get the right person to speak on Tank, man. That shit get people views and clicks. It brings interest to a conversation. People that actually speak life into their careers, like as if they want to fight the absolute best. And when it's time to talk about fighting Tank, that should just get people excited, bro. Just get people excited. But even with Keyshawn, like I still feel like it's within the realm of boxing. I don't think it's like no personal stuff. Like it ain't no street stuff. That's important to me. He just is boxing. Like I don't feel like it's a switch up kind of thing. It's like, okay, I'm moving now. I'm making some noise. I'm doing a little bit of something. You get what I'm saying? So, I eventually could see myself fighting. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. Challenge the shot at the Naji is deeper than that interview. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Cal. I don't think so. I don't think it was no ill will. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to it, trying to be fair to the situation, right? And Tank and in his mode, man. He in his bag. He feel how he feels. It's all good. But I think that's something that could be, talked about for sure. I'd be pretty naive to think that Tank is about that life. That dude don't care about legacy. DGO was good with it. Stressed out boxing. My God, forever G's. What it do? I don't think you gotta be naive to believe like it. Listen, legacy. What's legacy to him might not be legacy to you. You know. And I've said this before. I'm not giving nobody no out, but at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm at a space where I just understand. And maybe because I be trying to understand people, so I actually do. That man beat the odds too many times over. Like, so when people start talking all that resume, legacy, this, that, he like, bro, do you see what I'm doing? Do you see how I'm putting on for my town, for my people? And that's why I say, like, it's nothing wrong with holding them to a standard that demands fighting the best fighters, but to shortchange everything he's accomplished just because he ain't checked the certain boxes in terms of those names that you want to see, I think is a misrepresentation of everything he stands for. You get what I'm saying? So we just gotta. I feel like for me, and I can't tell y'all how to carry it. For me, I've always said this. I'm gonna maintain this. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the show. I'm gonna watch it play out. I want to see what comes of all of this. Right? I see. I'm seeing interest in these other named guys. I'm hearing more of these fights being a reality, and I think it's just a matter of time. So again, unless y'all got a crystal ball that you rubbing is telling you that he's never gonna fight none of these guys, I have no reason to take all of these fights off the table. And I keep saying this, I don't want to be a broken record, bro. When you got a promoter that's was benefiting financially each and every time that you fought, so he took the kind of risk that would not only benefit the fighter but benefit him and see to it that he got paid. So he took calculated risk, moved his guy a certain way, caused this fighter to get a lot of flack for moves that he wasn't responsible for making. They was lining him up. He was knocking them down. I said this before. Now he's in a position where it seems like he has more of a voice in his career, as we all wanted to see. So you seeing more of the personality, more of the growth, and you hearing more of the names that we supposed to hear him fighting. And I just think we just gotta sit back and let it happen. Now, time will reveal all these things, bro. If you truly don't want to fight none of these guys, time will reveal all that. I won't. There will be no argument that Just Do has to come up here and make for this guy at all. But I'm just not removing fights permanently off the table just because of the way things went when somebody else was more in control and calling the shots. It's so frustrating that people ignore that. You cannot ignore that. And I will beg y'all, like I'm not saying, not talking about resumes, but just think about the age that Floyd was at when he really came into his own, when he really broke out. You get what I'm saying? So Tank is at the point where things can change, man. It's still boxing. He still got some years in front of him. Let's see what he do with him. I'm just not willing to take all them fights off the table. I have nothing, no way that he's moved, despite what people are saying, is making me think that he's doing it because he's scared and don't believe or don't trust in himself and don't want to fight nobody. I just don't believe that. He said, I just want to know, click the heart icon. Where? Who's showing love like that, man? Keep clicking it, man. Click it again, man. All things, my guy. What's good with it? Boxing Hacker said, Naji. Hmm. Someone really makes Tank think. You're going to see how frustrated he gets. IQ only looks high because he fight low IQ fighters. I mean, name the low IQ fighters. I don't think he's fighting low IQ fighters. Name them. Maybe not as high as his, right? I don't think he's fighting low IQ fighters. I think people just become accustomed to just trashing his opponents. But like when you really analyze it and you peel back some layers, I ain't gonna say that everybody's some type of world beater and Godzilla's, but he's not fighting trash fighters. He's just missing the few names that y'all want to see. I say it all the time, the few names that I want to see. But he's putting a lot of work. And I think people are ignoring it. TV3 beating up a welterweight tomorrow night. Talk about it, Dante. You know it, Brody. Lamarcus, my guy. How you feeling, family? Stressed out boxer 127. You don't believe that? I tell you, could be competitive without being disrespectful. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I don't think, yeah, but I think in boxing it's always going to be a little. You get what I'm saying? It's always going to be a little because if you talking about with Key and Tank, I don't think that was the angle he was going for, right? He's talking some shit, no doubt, but I don't think it was just like meant to be just like flat out, just you say just talking shit. It's fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna punch each other in the face. So There's gonna be some shit said. Trading, I asked you interviews, how you gonna ask Pop Schofield that in front of his son? What do you ask him, bro? What do you ask him? You a fool, man. Dodge J, my guy, was good with it, family. Was good with it. Damon with a do fan. PBC fighters are known to throw away interviewers. They don't pander to them. Same was done to Blue Blood Sports by Leonard. Yeah, I don't know, man. Thanks. My guy was good with it, Brody. How you feeling? Keyshawn Davis fighting a welterweight. Are you not entertained? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The younger doing it right. Jay was good with it, Jay. How you feeling? They gotta get that business right. Telling you, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. They all missing those marquee guys for the most part, you know. Zach B. Fights his legacy. Who said that? No, Keyshawn. No, Tank is legacy. Tank is legacy. Not Keyshawn. No. Tell you, you must have heard that wrong, Zach. Nah, no. Tank is the legacy fight for all these guys. Somebody asked in the chat, do I think Tank is a legacy fight? I'm like, absolutely. For these other guys, he is. He give you that. He give you the bag. He could change the situation and everything. No, absolutely not. Keyshawn can't be no damn legacy fighter with 11 fights. No, man, that'll be silly. Hell no, we ain't saying that in here. Shout out to my guy Jay. We ain't saying that. Peace to the Queen, Lisa. How you feeling today? Always good to see you. Shout out to my bro Banks. One his resume has high IQ. I think that's subjective, bro. I mean, and I know it's comfortable going back to Pedraza, but I think it's subjective, man. About the high IQ. You know what I'm saying? I don't think guys are dumb and can't box and fight. You get what I'm saying? Better yet, name me the low IQ guys. That should be easy to do. You feel like he's fighting all guys with low IQ? Name them. Ryan Garcia don't have low IQ. He just lacks discipline and commitment. You don't have low IQ. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. Who else we talking about? Shit, Rolly. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you Rolly, but that was shit a mandated fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. For me, I get it. It's been going a certain way, so you feel like, yo, that's the way it's going to stay. I don't believe it because I believe some things have changed. Very important aspects have changed behind the scenes that will allow these fights to happen. And if they don't, it'll be a matter of some dudes not wanting them. And I don't see that from him. I don't see it, bro. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, y'all. The only ones that's running around talking this duck shit, the fighters not even saying that. They can't even pull that shit. It's fans saying it. Because they're not, how are you ducking? No, he's not. And then the ones that are is skating around under the radar. You got Tiafimo turning down name after name, bro. And everybody's still talking about who Tank ain't fighting. That dude ain't doing it. You don't see Tank having a list like he just had and then picking a Lamont Roach. That shit didn't happen that way. Tank be turned around, won a belt, and losing the Tank. Barrios, Brody Pitbull, Cruz, Ryan Garcia, beat Devin Haney. Yeah, man. Thanks, that man was the opponent. Oh, in front of his son. Oh, yeah. That was a little wild. Yeah, I figured that's what we talk about. Oh, I mean, yeah. That I wouldn't have asked that person because I already kind of would have known the answer he was gonna give. Nah, man, Keyshawn's getting paid more yet. Not getting paid more. Keyshawn's a tall guy, so the van's still there. Yeah, that could backfire on him too. But I would talk with you. I'm gonna break down with you his flaws. No, GQ. I would love that. I would love that. That's balance to the conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to look at. I don't want to change your mind. I'm just giving you something else to think about. Like, can we really fault him for all the moves that was made when he wasn't in control as opposed to when he is now? You get me? Or the genius is everyone else's fight. That's what I'm saying, B dog. We gotta stop tearing these guys down, man. You know what I'm saying? You go set with a 135-pound champ, but Lamont was okay with the inactive 126 guy off surgery. Some of y'all should be fans of golf for tennis. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not a trash fight. Rolly's IQ trash. Ryan's IQ ain't trash. I think Ryan is limited and undisciplined. I don't think he has trash IQ. And damn, you said Frank got trash IQ? I don't think he got trash IQ. I just don't think he's smarter than Tank. You probably never see. You probably never see somebody do Frank Martin the way Tank did. Probably be a long time before you see somebody do that again. I'm telling you, that's what I'll be looking at. Like, Barrios fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is bigger than Tank, heavier weight class and all that. And although he beat him convincingly and had his nose looking crazy, Tank stopped him, right? People don't they don't be putting him ass whooping like it, and it's the way he do it, bro. He don't. You see people like nobody did Hector Garcia the way Tank did. You get what I'm saying? Even Lamont Rose beating him ain't do it like Tank did it. Yo. He just got a unique way of doing shit, bro. I know what y'all want to say. I'm gonna keep saying and I'm with y'all, but you just gotta sit back and let this shit happen. And I think as time goes, it will reveal all things. We'll know exactly who want to fight and who don't. You know what I mean? Keyshawn could beat a legacy, win down the line. Hell yeah. And you keep winning, absolutely, Dante. Yeah. Oh no, Zach B. You know, yeah, no, we can't do that. I just want to make sure we having the right conversation. Like I love some Keyshawn, but nah, it's too early for that. You get me, Zach? So nobody should be saying that respectfully because it's way too early for that. But Tank is definitely a legacy fight for these guys. Should have been easy to adjust to. Be these and that. Be dope. Shout out to my guy GQ. All love, man. It's always a bill, bro. It ain't me versus you, GQ. It's just a conversation, bro. That's why I don't tell you wrong. I just build. It's a boxing build over here. I do something very different than the way everybody else do it. I don't challenge my chat. I just want to build with y'all. You know what I'm saying? No argument free. Nigga, GQ had that money ready. Shout out to Ace. Should go do Frank. Where's the tank? I mean, it all depends. I just think they get their business done obviously differently, right? They go about getting it done differently. Shakur, you know, when he's at the absolute top of his game, he can just shut you out, make you look bad, put those mental handcuffs on you, have you second guessing yourself, not really throwing punches. I've seen him do it a number of times. Tank does it in a different way. He does it. You be throwing punches at first, then when he start closing that gap, he start to touch you, and your punch output start to drop, the confidence start wavering, then you become more susceptible to his shots, and he gets you out of there eventually. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It all depends, man. Bo Majesty, what it do, fam? Teal's resume is far better than Tank's. Let's be honest. I don't want to say it's far better, but he do got two really solid wins. You know what I'm saying? Bo, he got the Loma and the Josh Taylor win. I respect the hell out of him. You get what I'm saying? So he got an edge for sure, but it's all about opportunity, bro. Just check it out. Look at this real quick. Peep this, Bo. Check it out. One of Tio's biggest wins, one of Devin's biggest wins is Lomachenko, right? A guy that said no to both Shakur and Tank. You understand what I'm saying? You get me? Like, look at Pete Powell. Devin he gave Loma opportunity. I'm gonna always respect that he didn't have to, but Loma said yeah to that he'd be a fool not to. But Tio had an opportunity to fight Loma, right? Shakur didn't get that opportunity. When Tank was trying to negotiate, he said he wasn't in the mood. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say I don't put, resumes count. Don't ever get me wrong. They matter. That's where you get your respect. That's where you earn your bones and your name, right? But I just feel like it's not the end all be all because all opportunities come differently for different fighters. Everybody don't get the same opportunities, and if they did, like I said, Shakur wouldn't have happened to call for Loma for the last 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? He would have been afforded the opportunity to fight him. He said when he did have a fight on the table for him, Loma walked away, but then he goes and fight Cambosis, got an opportunity to fight Tank, walks away. You get me? So sometimes that's why I say resume is you got to really put it into its proper context because everybody don't get the same opportunities. And then even when Tank was thought to fight Loma, they was shitting on the fight, talking about he waited him out and he too old. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like boxing, a good fight is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. The embarrassment over the rounds. I mean, somebody really taxing your ass. I get what you're saying. Keyshawn is not ducking that Andy Cruz smoke. Nah, Dodge, you ain't hear the latest on that. Joseph, what's good with it? He already like I told y'all what it do, family. He already reached out. Skywalker, my God, what's good with it, bro? He already had reached out about that fight. That's not on the table for him. He said they're not looking to do that right now. And I pretty much know that because Andy Cruz only got 4 fights. Keyshawn, there's no way he could be ducking him. You get me? Got beat up by Cambosis. Like we all have these excuses. Now they're not excuses. It's reality. What did I say that was an excuse? We can't do that because we just be typing. What did I say that was an excuse? That's reality. You said we brought up the resume. I highlighted that. I agree. The resume is better. He got a slightly better resume. But think about it. One of the biggest names on his resume that he still talk about to this day is Lomachenko, a guy that just now said no to Tank and been saying no to Shakur. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's tough to like you get what I'm saying? Now they both got to fight with him. Then that now the resume talk sounds so much different. Now we talking about a matter of what a Josh Taylor on his resume. You get what I'm saying? So it's not the end all be all. Just the opportunities don't come the same way. Me as a boxing fan, I need you to hear me. I'm never making no excuses for no fighter, but I'm very realistic. If you're gonna be mad at a guy that didn't have control, that's just like disingenuous. Like, how could you be mad at him when he wasn't in a position that he is now? And he had to learn the game, which I believe he did. He set out on his own, and now you seeing fights that people said was never going to happen. Started with the Ryan Garcia. They said that would never happen. Ryan would never fight him. He did. Get what I'm saying? Lomachenko, that was coming up. He decided not to do that. Now we got to wait and see what's up with the Shakur smoke, right? I ain't throwing that shit off the table, right? With not doubting these dudes and their talent, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be able to prove that they really who they say they is if they fight one another. That's the only way, bro. There's no other way around that. You get what I'm saying? Oh man, shout out to my boxing mom in the cash app. Barbara D, man, I truly appreciate you, man. I hope all is well. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Much love to the Queen, Barbara D. Shout out to my boxing mom.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to the Queen, Barbara D. Mm. To be a Watch Taylor and that win didn't age well. Yeah, Mr. Pride, but I still don't want to take it from him. I want to acknowledge it. Like I know the wins because he won't stop talking about them, right? And I ain't saying he ain't beat nobody else of any substance, but those are the standout wins that people speak about. And they say his resume is so much better, but I don't think so. You get what I'm saying? I don't. It's better. You can give him the edge, but I don't think it's so much better. And then when you clearly see like Tio ain't have to go move to a weight class and get turned down by several guys and have to fight a lesser guy or have to fight somebody that wasn't in the plans. He chose a lesser guy. At least guys like Shakur and Keyshawn Davis are not doing that. People feel like Tank was doing that. What he told you is he wasn't asking for these guys. But now, I think with him being more vocal and in control, you got a very, very, very good chance of seeing the shit that you want to see. It's just a matter of when, not if, no more. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more when. When is it going to happen? Rhino Tank resume, he beat the life out of Devin. We thought, all agreed Devin resume was solid. Yeah, it's too early. That's why I say it's not over, bro. Anything could change. Anything could change. Look, low key, Ryan got a good resume, low key. He fought Devin Haney and Tank. Who else fought Devin Haney and Tank? You get what I'm saying? Who else fought Devin Haney and Tank? That's why I say resumes are subjective, man. So they're not the end all be all. You really got to add context to them and peel back the layers. Ryan low key got a good resume, bro. Fought Devin Haney and Tank within a 3-fight span, y'all. Within a 3-fight span. He lost to Tank, fought Duarte, then fought Ryan. In a 3-fight span, bro. That's why I say, like, some people ignore that. I know he lost one, but it's still a resume because it's sometimes it's who you fought, right? You know what I mean? I'm busy. What it do? Get T.O. a run for his money. Yeah, hell yeah. He'll give him a run for his money. Ryan will give T.O. a run for his money. Yeah, Barrios as well. Absolutely. 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 Mason only had Brad Good and Libbs this far. You stupid. Not your lot. I get you. I get you, Bo. But over here, I'm just a fair guy, right? I like to acknowledge these guys and what they do, while pointing out and understanding. I know what y'all want to see from them, right? I still understand enough of what he's done. It's hard to sit here like think about it. People be going through the chats typing that these dudes are failures, bro, and they at the top of their game. And then people run around with confidence, like, yeah, Tank's a fraud. He's a failure. I'm like, bro, where do that energy come from? That's not even boxing. Like, what is it? Why are you mad? First of all, like, first of all, sir, why are you upset? They be mad as hell coming through. Tank's a fraud. They are all caps. Like, damn, bro, you all right? Damn, go get you something to drink, man. Go get a Snicker and settle down or something. I had to sacrifice to make great fights. Absolutely, bro. I agree. I agree. Guys need to meet in the middle and sacrifice for the greater good of boxing, man, and their careers at the same time. Because it ain't us that's just getting the entertainment. They getting the legacy. They making the money. You know what I'm saying? They getting the shine for it, right? If they taking the fights that we want to see. So I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. The rest are a bunch of cab drivers. Nah, he fought some okay. You get what I'm saying? He fought some solid, some decent competition. I won't say like nothing crazy, but you get what I'm saying. But then that says a lot though. The Dev and Tank. You get what I'm saying? Damon. That's huge for Ryan. Like what I'm saying to you is back some years ago, or say we in 2020. If somebody would have told you when we get to 2024, Ryan would have had fought Tank and Devin Haney within a 3 fight span, you would have called BS. I think all of us in here would have said you smoking, right? Nobody would have predicted that. So I think it's very impressive. And the time span, like I say, yeah, 1 fight in between them two. That's crazy. Campbell and Duarte are good fighters, absolutely. Absolutely. They are. Duarte's a good fighter, and Luke Campbell was, I think, a gold medalist, bro. I think Luke Campbell was a gold medalist, if I'm not mistaken. He was a gold medalist. So I think Tank can beat them all, but it's time to prove it. Nah, absolutely, bro. I'm with you, bro. And I think where I'm at, the only thing I'm trying to just get you to acknowledge right now, I think he's more in position to deliver that. And I think that's why you start hearing, that's why you seen the Ryan Garcia fight. I think that's why you was hearing about the Lomachenko fight happening. You hearing about contact with Shakur team, like because it's in many ways it's kind of crunch time and it's time to deliver. And I feel like Tank Davis as a fighter wants to deliver that stuff. People say he don't, and look, I think time will prove whether I'm right or wrong. But I'm giving the man the benefit of the doubt. I don't see a guy as being fearful. I think he's very smart, intelligent. He's comfortable in the ring. I don't think he's scared to challenge himself against any of these guys. I refuse to believe that, but I do believe like him in and of itself, like him fighting is business for so many people. And I think that plays a major factor in how fights be getting selected or picked. And that's not no direct indictment on him, but that's just an example of how the business gonna do what the business gonna do. And sometimes people gonna ignore and they're gonna say what a fighter should be doing, but that shit is tough, man. Imagine how many hands in the pot when this man fight. All that money people looking to make, they already know. People eyes probably light up the minute they know he got a date coming back up. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, you just never know what this deal really entails. And I'm just gonna sit back as I've been saying and watch it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let it happen. But Tank been going at it, man. Tank been on Coach Kenny funny as hell too. He said, Keyshawn Davis, stop the cap. I understand you marketing yourself, but don't put words in my mouth. He said, if I had to label you a dog breed, you would be a German Shepherd, a good guard dog. He said, oh yeah, congratulations on your baby boy though. Shout out. I don't know why I find Coach Katie to be so damn funny, bro. He's silly, man. He called that man German Shepherd, a good guard dog. He's silly, man. Shout out to Coach, man. Shout out to Coach, man. But we're gonna keep getting to this though. We ain't done yet. We're gonna keep building, y'all. Both sides have to agree to fight before they call back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Before any offers are sent. Talk to him, Cash. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. 30 years old, been hearing this too long. His age gonna he's gonna age himself out. Nah. Father Time is undefeated, bro. But you gotta look at him and he 30 fights in. And he is 30 what today, I think. Happy born day to the champ, man. Happy birthday to the champ, Tank Davis. And look, 30 years old, but I think he's still in position. I think people are just treating it like, what is he gonna do for the rest of the time? He's gonna have to fight these guys. So it's gonna be all or nothing soon. You know what I'm saying? And unless I see him move away from the direction he's supposed to be moving, I ain't about to panic. You know what I'm saying? You've been hearing it for a long time because that's been a reality for a long time. Think about it. Count the fights that he's made since separating from Floyd. Count 'em. You got Hector, you got Ryan, and you got what is his name? Frank Martin. And then we would have had Loma. You get me? So you just gotta like sit back. I just enjoy the show. I ain't about to trip. But if y'all really feel like there's no way you're gonna ever fight them guys, like Can't change your mind, but I'm here to give you something else to think about. But let's keep going. I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna play one video from this. This was something that Keyshawn had put up real quick, man. Let me play this. Y'all punch that like button.
Tank did a response to the interview. You didn't get the chance to see it?
No, I ain't see it.
He mentioned stop eating, do that, and this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him do something.
Okay.
I mean, you caught Tank's radar right there. I mean,
Yeah,
you feel...
he said I'm not worth mentioning, but can Frank Martin sell 10,000 tickets? Can Lamont Roach sell 10,000 tickets? A lot of these people got something to say, but let's fight. I'm a B word though. Nigga, let's fight.
My last question in regards of all this is, your brothers are all going to be on the card, including Troy Isley. I mean, it's a stack card.
Time out. Was he selling 10,000 tickets at 11-0? But I'm not worth mentioning. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Make it make sense. Let's fight, bro. It's getting there. Let's fight, bro. 2025. Let's do it.
Do you think that the promotion side? I mean, I know that originally they were trying to make the Lomachenko and Tank fight.
Maybe we'll see what Tank want to do. You know, he light skin, so he a little soft. He over there with the Devin Haney. Like I don't know what he want to do right now. I can't explain it. But he's saying everything but let's fight. And I love that saying about boxing when they bring that up. They say everything but let's fight. He's one of the ones that's saying everything but let's fight.
And look, real quick, shout out to Fight Hype for the exclusive. Always gotta give him credit for the work. Look, he talking a little bit of trash. That's all he doing. And not in defense, just for the sake of boxing. Tank is not going to be saying, let's fight to you right now. It wouldn't make sense. For starters, his opponent, for what we know right now, is Lamont Roach. That's number one. So he's not going to say, let's fight you. And on top of that, John's Garage was good with it. Hand dog, what it do? He's not going to say, let's fight you. Hey, man, prayers out to my boxing mom, and I hope wishing you a speedy recovery, man. You feel better. Appreciate you stopping through and supporting me as always. Much love to you. Feel better. But yeah, so he talking a little bit of trash, man. Ain't nothing wrong. Nah, facts, Remo. He was saying some stuff, but he just talking a little bit of trash, right? I don't take that too personal, right? I don't look at it as like, what else is he supposed to say? Tank go off on fighters. Like, he go off on people, right? Like, I don't look at it crazy when he do it. It's just long as he's keeping it boxing, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't mind him saying let's fight, but I understand why he could say that. But right now, it's early for that fight. It's premature. So Tank ain't going to be saying you fight you. He ain't going to be reaching back to say let's fight you. Imagine the flack that he'd get for it. As good as a fighter that you growing to be. It just would be too premature and early for that. But now, let's say you get this fight out the way, you go do your thing, and you get that fight with Baranchik and you beat him. Now you find yourself being a WBO champion. Like he said in that text message, have something worth fighting you for. You get what I'm saying? Tell them stay out my DM. So that's really what it is, right? It's a little early, so I get it. Some people are agitated that he would even be speaking Tank, but again, he wears the crown. They're going to talk his name. And if you feel like you're a top fighter and you working yourself in that space, you got a dangerous guy like Tank Davis, you better speak his name. But you better, most importantly, stand on business when you get there. You better handle business tomorrow night as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You gonna make sure, shout out to my guy Carol Cooley, man. Appreciate you boxing mom. Feel better. Thrill Hill, my guy, what's good with it, fam? Crucified. Yeah, facts, he will. Vaughn would it do. He'll get crucified right now. So it's premature for that fight right now. And but him as a fighter, he not gonna look at it like that. He's just talking what he's supposed to talk. Yo, let's fight. That's what he's supposed to say, right? As for the little trash talking, we all know Tank ain't soft. We all know Tank is the top guy. We all know how dangerous he is, and he's proven it time and time again. And no doubt that'll be the biggest fight that Keyshawn will ever be a part of if he ever find himself in that fight. So just gotta let it happen. I'm not mad at it. He young, he ambitious, he confident, he talking, but you better be confident, bro. Like I said, Tank Davis ain't nothing to play with. You get what I'm saying? At all. Ain't nothing to play with. But I ain't mad at the little bit of trash talk. Cause Tank gonna let you have it whenever he wants to too. You get me? He called all his brothers bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank, and they ain't even do nothing. You get me? So he going at everybody, like going at them. Cigar talk, Tank on in his bag, and he ain't trying to hear nothing right now. And it's all good because it's boxing. Like long as I don't hear nobody saying when I see you, I'ma slap you. I don't want to hear none of that type of stuff. But if we strictly talking a little bit of trash and I'll fight you. I'm cool. I ain't tripping off it. I ain't tripping off it. Man, pardon me, y'all. Try to respond to the text message. And shout out to my boxing mom again. Let's get to it. My bad, y'all. See, oh yeah, so we gonna keep building on it. So yeah, man. Look, I like the little Davis versus Davis back and forth. He says not cloud chase. Yeah, it's part of the sport. I feel like it is too, and the reason why I say it's deeper than cloud at this point because for the most part we full well know all of who these people is, and right now, Keyshawn is in a very good space. He just need to keep his head straight, stay focused, and keep winning, keep training hard. He did sell a lot of tickets his first time out, his homecoming in Virginia, where fights don't really even happen at. You know what I'm saying? And he bringing some people out, so I think that's dope. Him, his brothers, that whole card, that's dope. That's big for him, man. So in the meantime, we're gonna talk a little bit of trash, but we all know Tank is the guy, man. So as long as that's the case, people are gonna always speak on him. They're gonna always talk about fighting him, what they'll do, if, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna have to stand on that, y'all. So I just, will say to anybody that's listening, don't let that shit be pissing you off, man. It's boxing. It's part of boxing. Just know when they fight, if they fight, or if an opportunity presents itself, he don't stand on it. You can call him out for it. You know what I'm saying? You can call him a cap artist, a clout chaser, and all that. You know what I mean? Mr. Impride was good. He said, David, you're looking for a payday. I know my Canelo voice. Canelo keeps talking shit, talking Bob, we're gonna get knocked out. Nah, listen, technique was good with it. It's all good to me. I like it, but it's just too soon. But I understand, like, people be asking him, like, think about it. Even in the clip I just played, he got asked about him. Cigar talk. Somebody in the chat asked about him. It wasn't him just bringing him up. So I ain't mad that he's speaking like a fighter's supposed to speak. But most importantly, you better stand on it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. That's all. It's just part of the sport. People are gonna talk shit. But as long as you actually standing on business when you get in the ring and fighting and winning and doing your thing. And that's what Keyshawn doing. He growing right in front of us, yo. He doing it the right way, right? You ain't gonna like everything he say, but I'm not gonna demonize him for talking a little bit of shit to Tank. I just know because I've seen so many people do it. You got literally Connor Bent, like I said. What weight is he fighting at? 47, 50, 54? I mean, like, where's he at? He literally just tweeted that he wanted to fight Tank or talked about it, calling them Oompa Loompas, all type of shit. You get me? I'm just used to this stuff. And my bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad to cut your boy off. Oh, all right. We back. We back. My bad. Cause y'all hear me? Yeah, I hope y'all can hear me. Cause y'all hear me in the chat? Lamar, what it do, fam? Oh, all right. We back. Pardon me. They just kicked your boy out. Stream. Y'all tripping. Like when Patrick's a team, with Tank got a fight. Dad has one, but both free. Duck smoke. Chose Regis. CJ fast sick. I'm here to tell y'all, ain't no doubt in Key mind. He could whip 10 guys. Yeah, that in his mind, he really feel like that. And that's all I'm saying. I'm cool with the fact that he feels that way because I feel like as a fight fan, fighters are supposed to feel like they can beat each other. If you concede to defeat, you might as well not even think about fighting. You get what I'm saying? You better be able to think you can beat that guy. But more importantly, stay focused on the task at hand. Because again, just obviously you're not fighting Tank Davis tomorrow. You're fighting Gustavo Lemos, who we about to get into. So because I just wanted to wrap that portion of it up. So look, again, man, shout out to Tank. Keep doing your thing. Look, I hope hopefully him and Cigar talk. My God, Naji can have a conversation behind the scenes and patch up any little misunderstanding. But for me, I don't think, from what I've heard, I don't know everything, but just from what I've seen in interview form, it's just right on par with what a content creator is supposed to do, right? He ain't talking bad about you. I never heard him tear you down as a fighter. You get what I'm saying? He got opinions just like everybody else, but like, you probably asked him, he probably got you beating all these dudes. So, like I said, I don't think he meant nothing by no question that he asked or nothing like that. But Tank said what he said, no more interviews. But that's life, but we're gonna keep rolling, man. So yeah, man, we was talking about this. So Keyshawn Davis is fighting tomorrow. He making his homecoming, as you all know. You know what I mean? It did extremely well with the tickets. Aside from the back and forth with him and Tank, I do think this man is focused. He came in at 134.2. He looked shredded. You know what I mean? He looked ready. You see it in his eyes. Keyshawn got them eyes. You can see it in his eyes. He ready to fight. So I think it's gonna be a good fight tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a good push for him. I think Gustavo could really test him. You've seen what he did with Hitchens, but again, I believe Keyshawn is more polished. I believe in the inside, and I think that will make a world of difference. I think in the fight, I think it'll make a big difference because he'll be able to, and he's more physical as a fighter, so he'll oblige him to a degree in the inside. He won't be necessarily looking to get away from him, right? He's gonna be looking to fight and mix it up. So I can't wait to see this fight. But the crazy story is Gustavo Lemos, his ass coming in at 100. Could y'all hear me? He coming in at 141.4 pounds is ridiculous. And you want to talk about? I don't know if this was overconfidence because they asked him about it. He said he just got a little too overconfident. Like, in what way? Like, where you just felt like you didn't have to push yourself to make this weight? Like, what you on, dude? What exactly is you on? So I think this is disrespectful to the sport and to his craft. The fact that he would come in and be this heavy, you know what I'm saying, in a fight, and almost he run the risk of ruining the fight for tomorrow, yeah. Because even though Keyshawn is like, hey man, as you heard him say in the face off in the presser, he said, look, man, I'm getting more money, so I don't care. The fight got still go on. So he's still trying to get that smoke. He don't mind this dude being, severely overweight, which is wild. You know what I'm saying? Which is wild. That he again, 6 pounds ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's ridiculous, bro. That's utterly ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, cut creator, what it do, fam? Damn, my bad. The chat just started moving again. My bad, y'all. Man, I'm a big spender. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, they had kicked your boy off for a second. I mean, you can hear me back. Appreciate y'all. Dad, Duck Tuggers, recording same damn time. Man, hardcore casual with it, do my guy. Teach was good with it. I like this shit talk. I like this shit talk. Going in, yeah. It's looking like a lot of people are more excited about this fight instead of Keyshawn versus Shakur, which is good because speaking of that, Teach, that ain't happening for obvious reasons. Instead of Tank versus Shakur, you mean that? Hey, look, for me, bro, I'm not mad either way as a boxing fan. Whatever makes sense. But we all know just the natural order and position of things. Core is obviously, I would feel like more in line to get that fight than Keyshawn Davis. But I'm not against seeing Keyshawn get it if he gets some Tank want to fight him for. Like I said, the title, now you could really bark a little bit because champions could fight champions. You get me? So he just got to stay focused and keep winning. You know what I mean? Yeah, 141.4 is ridiculous, bro. Me fight one with Dr. Shakur, got an offer from Tank. Jordan girl, he definitely missed it on purpose. I just heard that they didn't make a decision to do that. On Dr. Shakur, fight Tank, make that make sense. I mean, look, I never called it a duck anyway. Cash for me, I just felt like he messed up the opportunity because he got what he asked for the first time and then asked for even more. Then he claimed that they never told him what he was going to get paid. And that would be stupid because that's one of the first things, if not the first thing they tell you about your money. So, Cut Creator, what it do, fam? Shower peace to the queen. It was a BS excuse. Yeah, he talking about some, he just got overconfident. And that's crazy, 6 pounds. So look, this is the thing. He in witness protection or something. Nah, that's the thing, Mr. Empire. I forget who they were saying he was fighting, but I know Keyshawn should be a mandatory if he wins this fight for that belt. So I think he'll be in line to fight him. So he messed around. Who knows if he even have another fight before this? Yeah, he came in 6 pounds over, Kello. This dude tripped out. And then had the nerve to say he guessed he was a little overconfident. Like she really was trying to get the answer. Like, dude, like what? Why would you come in to this fight 6 pounds over, bro? You bogus as hell. 141.4. And then this is the kicker, y'all. This ain't cool. This ain't cool because he can't tomorrow. It's going to be a second weigh. And shout out to my guy, the boxer, man. It's going to be a second weigh in, bro. And know that every fighter on this card got to adhere to that rehydration clause too. So Lemos got 7 because he missed weight. Top rank negotiated the 148 weight. Okay, so he said Virginia State Athletic Commission has a 10-pound rehydration clause for all fighters who are contracted to fight in the state. He said the second day weigh-in will happen around 2 hours before the event starts around 1 p.m. So that dude, he can't come in weighing more than 148, bro. So his goofy ass, man, he just tripped out. So he goofy as hell, man. Can't come in weighing more than 148. Damn near run the risk of messing up a fight. Part of me feel like he did this on purpose. Shout out to my guy Dub. This ain't the first time he's done this. This is the reason why Loma and Cambosis happened for the IBF title. He got stripped of his positioning because he came into a fight overweight, came into a fight at like 148 or something like that. So he's done this before, bro, and he's doing it again, and this shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? It's wild that you get what I'm saying, Akello? Not only did he not make weight for the weight class, he was overweight for another weight class, which is crazy. That's why I said that's disgusting. But again, yeah, I get what you're saying, Damon, but I tell you what, I think he's gonna do what it do. I think Keyshawn is gonna do what it do, bro. I really do. I like the fact that he wanted this fight to continue. So look, the show must go on. I think he's gonna be prepared, yo. I think Buddy did this shit on purpose, yo. There's no way 6 pounds ain't overconfident my ass. You didn't work out, you didn't train like you was supposed to. Nowhere near it. You probably did this strategically and mess around and backfire. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Damon, with the concern with the Dev and Ryan vibes, but think Keyshawn just gonna be a lot sharper, you know, style against this style of fighter than you know what Dev and Ryan was. But he still got to be smart because weight classes are for a reason. I believe he weighed what he weighed for a reason too. Ain't no way y'all just got there and you like, oh shit, I'm 6 pounds over. Like that's not like a, you get what I'm saying? One like no quarter pound, a pound or two, wasn't none of that, bro. A full 6 is bogus, yo. He crazy. Shout out to my baby girl, Miss Director, dude. Say, hey, baby, I had to do this. Oh, yeah, Keyshawn. He ain't scared of nobody. Cool tank, strong head ass. Better be careful, man. They gonna come for you. Nah. Shout out to my baby girl, man. Shout out to Keyshawn. I like the little back and forth, man. But no denying that Tank is undeniably, I mean, one of the names of the boxing, one of the faces, man. And people are gonna always talk about fighting. But again, talking about fighting them is one thing, actually doing it is another. Beating them is another. So let's just keep enjoying boxing. Like I said, Keyshawn's just a young, confident young man coming up, and he understands the talent that Tank is. If you don't believe me, go look at the early interviews where they asked him about what he learned from sparring with him. You know what I'm saying? He learned a ton from him. So despite what he's saying right now, he's supposed to talk like a fighter, but he know real always recognize real, bro, and it'll never be no different in my eyes. So be confident, but most importantly, win this fight tomorrow. Step on this dude Lemos because he disrespectful coming in 6 pounds over.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Derek mentioned mandatory rehydration because they're unheard of in the sport. Talk to him, Cal, and you see it right here in the flesh. That's why I'm leaving it up. They and it's been around, so they make it seem like Tank invented this when in fact this has been a rule and it's been around. You get what I'm saying? I don't hear nobody saying keep draining Lemos. He a 40 pounder. That's because he's truly a smaller guy. I think he got some muscle, obviously, yeah. But I've heard one person say it. I heard one person say it. I heard it exactly once about Keyshawn training. Shout out to my guy Kurt. What was Lemos doing the whole camp? That's what I'm saying. It is a wild advantage. 6 pounds is crazy. Got Jason Claus do. Oh, all right. Motown 909 was good with it, family. He did his thing, but Key gonna do his thing. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Lemos tweaked out, bro. He about to get beat up for this. How dare the state of Virginia enforce rehydration calls? And talk to him, Cal, because they tired of the flim flammery, man. They not gonna keep going for this flim flammery, bro. Y'all not gonna just keep going. Y'all not gonna keep just juking the system. Y'all out here coming in here big as hell, man. Y'all heard what Mills Lane said. Y'all heard what Mills Lane said, yo. Come on, man. Y'all heard what Mills Lane said. So y'all punch that like button out, man. For your boy like Keyshawn gonna be punching Lemos tomorrow. Punch the like button out for your brethren, man. Appreciate everybody. As my brother Jay would say, lottie dottie and everybody that pulled up to a Just Do Boxing party. Shout out to my big old Paul Cole. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this up. Deliberate, disrespectful, unprofessional censorship. Yup, this cat making Argentinian boxers look bad. Yeah, nah, it's disrespectful and hardcore casual. This is the second time he's done it, bro. You know what I mean? This is the second time he's done it, or third, but two to my knowledge for sure, because he's done it before. You know what I mean? And came in heavy like this before, and that's why he got stripped of his position, and then Loma and Cambosis end up fighting. He got himself took out the mix for being overweight, goofy ass dude. Yeah, it almost seemed like he was trying to get out the fight. Facts, and Kello, that's a good point. But he can't weigh no more than 148 come tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand. So 53 Rain was good with it. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, facts, Rain, facts. I think he just got a better inside game. I think, and look, Hitchens is phenomenal to me. I love watching Hitchens do his thing. Yeah, hell of a boxer to me. But I think Keyshawn's a boxer puncher. I think he's more physical as a fighter. I think he's more willing to mix it up in the inside, more polished, has more of an inside game, and that's going to be needed in this fight. I believe he's going to have to fight him in the inside to some degree because that's how he likes to fight. He like to come in, get close, close the gap, break the distance, and work. And Keyshawn has the right tools. He got a pretty sweet uppercut too. He got a nice arsenal of punches, man. To you know, that Limo's gonna have to deal with tomorrow. So this is gonna be a good fight. Now, look, we understand, we see full well that he missed his weight like this, right? But I think he can get his ass kicked for that. Unprofessional Keyshawn came in at 134.2, ready to go. He gonna kick his ass, bro. I think he gonna kick his ass. Shout out to my brother, man, Dante Boxing Talk in the Cash App, always supporting the grind, man. Said great weekend of boxing, let's get it. Shout out to my brother Dante, man, always supporting the grind. Appreciate you, brother.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to Dante. Absolutely. It's a great night, Keyshawn. So a better athlete too. Hey man, great point, big dog. Well, salute to you, bro. You still out enjoying yourself, man? Shout out to you, man, and safe travels wherever you are in the world. Big soldier was good with it, fam. Keyshawn was not wrestling, dude was fighting dirty. Yeah. Keyshawn was able to deal. You see how he was able to deal with him physically? That's gonna be a key to Lemos is a little compact, little strong dude, but I believe Keyshawn is strong enough physically to deal with him. And I think he got the right inside game and he's polished enough in the inside and likes to fight enough. And he has the temperament, I believe, to be able to deal with the pressure, right? He has he's very defensively responsible for the most part too. He don't get clipped with a whole lot of clean shots. You know what I'm saying? Like flush shot. You get what I'm saying? He obviously get hit. And he don't be getting his bell rung and head ripped and knocked back. He's shown pretty smart and sharp, like well-rounded. You see the Bomac schooling on him. I like watching Keyshawn go to work, bro. He's fun to watch, yo. I stay at 140, goes back and forth, 35 way too much. I gotta look at it, man. But he's that's because he's short, yo. I got Hitchens, bro. I'm going with Hitchens. They play the factor. It's gonna smoke Keyshawn after that, losing. Boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, man. Nah, that's gonna be wild. But I think he's gonna handle business though, damn. I think he's gonna handle business though. I don't think Lemos is a goofy. Nah, I don't think so. I think his body just can't get down to 35. That's why he was at 145 before. I think it's because he pissed away Camp Remo. He's not a big ass guy. I think he's lack of discipline. 6 pounds is egregious. You get what I'm saying? I think he can get down. I just think he didn't work. He ain't put the work in, and he's done this before, right? It's not a matter of him not really being able to do it. He's done this before, and I think it's intentional. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes be willing to give up a couple of hours to have an advantage. And look, I could be reaching. It's just my opinion, but I think some of that is him knowing full well what the challenge is. He want an advantage because he looking at him, he physically don't see no advantages. So maybe he feel like he come in a little heavier, he'll have some type of advantage. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I really do. I think this was intentional. Think it was premeditated. There's no way you come into a weigh in 6 pounds over like you don't know, and it's like you don't have no idea. There's no way you work anywhere towards that weight. You get what I'm saying? I could say it was 2 pounds, maybe something like that. You was killing yourself and you just couldn't do it no more. But I don't think that was the case. Yeah, yeah, Cal. Remember he fought Hitchens last. Yeah, yeah, intentional, Brody. I think so. Pulling the Ryan, hell yeah, and he times two. You get what I'm saying? Big Soldier, 6 pounds. Ryan did three. This dude did six. My God, you out here acting crazy, and some change to be honest. Like shit. I mean, and some change. Like, 141 and change. Spider's at 35. You get what I'm saying? That's 6 pounds and some change. He's an idiot. You know the extra little pounds count too. He wild the hell out with that. Shout out to my brother, man. Big dog Willie, man. Supporting in the cash app, man. Much love, man. I appreciate that, man. I hope you out there enjoying yourself too, Brody. Shout out to Big Dog Willie.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's
that's a
time for
different-
you to
yeah.
get your just do.
Salute to you, bro. We appreciate you. Keyshawn still having a weight cut. Yeah, Keyshawn looks sharp, bro. He look ready to go. He really do. He look ready to go. And I like to see that because aside from all the little back and forth with Tank, he's that's just fighter stuff. 134.2, chiseled, ready to go. He don't look dry. He don't look fucking down. He look energetic. He don't got his eyes ain't sunken in and none of that. So it looked like he had a phenomenal cat. I think that's gonna translate over into the ring. I think him and Bomac quiet as cat don't get talked about enough as a fighter coach combo. I think that's for a young fighter that's been working, he's been with him the whole time. And you can see it. You can see that schooling, bro. Keyshawn is growing right in front of you. He just gotta keep going. It's only up for him if he stay focused. I really believe in the young man. So I like what he doing. I like that he taking his brothers with him. I like that he took a homecoming fight that could be dangerous, right? On paper, this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. This ain't gonna be no light touch, no soft touch for him. So I'm all in, y'all. I want to see this. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. You know what I mean? And it's coming tomorrow. Then I think who fights tonight? Iglesias, I think, fights tonight. Right? Somebody told me. I think my boy Dante told me. So we got that. Then you got Keyshawn Friday. You got all of them. You got the brothers. You got Troy Isley, Abdullah Mason, like full card over there. That's solid. Then you got turn around. We got Boots and Bam on the same card, and that's we can't win. This whole weekend should be good. We should have a lot. He says still my KO do anyways. We have a lot to talk about come Saturday night, Sunday, one day we should have some interesting stuff to talk about. Bo Mac team has got some of that muscle up sure too. Look good. Man, bro. Still good eye. Dante, he looked like he in some great shape too. And I'm glad I've been on record. I've been rocking with him, been rocking with Troy Isley. I ain't just start. People been picking against him for the last 2 or 3 fights, and I've been saying he gonna win, and he been doing it, and he just like he getting better. And I know some of the coaches that he working with too, so I ain't surprised that you starting to see it. I mean, his confidence, his comfortability in there, the way he go through the gears. One thing about that Bomac, that camp over there, and them, that team, man, that they patience. They have a lot of patience and poise, man, and they control the pace of fights. It's really something to see. Troy Isley upped his punch output for one of his fights. I think it was the fight before last. Beautiful win for him, man. So he doing his thing. Yeah, I know Jordan is wild, right? He missed two weight classes, bro. And when you think about it, that's how wild it is. That's why I said there's no way, bro. Like, and again, shout out to my brother Remo, but that's why I think it was Remo that said that. But that's why I told you, like, I think it's deeper than him not being able to make it. I think he just blew it all together because he didn't even make 140. So we arguing that he's a 40 pounder, then why you ain't even make that weight? Like, you get me? You still was a 1.4 over for 140, which is crazy. So nah, he definitely did this on purpose. He see Keyshawn been carving people up. He seen how he was controlling Miguel Medueno and beating him up. And if you go look at the dude in his fights, you ain't seen nobody beat him up quite the way Keyshawn was beating him up. So that's what it is. That I think he did that intentionally to try to have some type of advantage, bro. And it could backfire. But it's just, if you Keyshawn, you get that money, but you don't take your eye off the ball. You understand that he obviously did that shit for some type of advantage. And you just try to prepare as best you can. Don't overlook him, but go in there and beat his ass. Make him pay for each pound. You get what I'm saying? Make him pay twice. He had to pay out of pocket and make him pay physically with bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? Beat his ass. I don't care. I ain't rocking with him at all. 6 pounds, you bogus as hell, sitting up there looking lost when a lady asked you how you did it. You talking about, I guess I was overconfident. You guess. You getting your ass beat tomorrow. That's why you did it, bro. Try to get it off from my boy. Man,
It's gonna be a
talk to
beautiful
him.
fight. It's gonna be a beautiful fight.
It's not gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be blood everywhere. His nose might be a little lopsided. Tell him.
Dice que no va a ser una linda pelea, va a haber sangre y que te va a romper la nariz.
But
Man, he's a character, and he got the translator to translate it, bro. I don't know how people don't be enjoying watching this dude just do him. He a funny guy, man. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, bro. He's a damn
It's gonna be a beautiful
character.
fight. It's gonna be a beautiful fight.
it's not gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be blood everywhere. His nose might be a little lopsided. Tell him.
Dice que no va a ser una linda pelea, va a haber sangre y que te va a romper la nariz.
But
Yeah, man, you on this joint, man. Keyshawn, funny dude, man. Troy Nash, you talking about the fighter? Rain. To Moon's credit, he has a fighting 35 with Shelby and 22. He most likely at 140. Like his last fight. That's what he did. Yeah, that's what he did. Facts, Cal. That's what he did. But I figured he was going up there for the opportunities though, because I think he listed it like 5'5". You get what I'm saying, Cal? Like he undisciplined. That's why I think he carries some muscle, obviously. So I think that would be the only reason that he could make an argument for not being able to make the weight. But he took the fight, like to blow it like that. So I think he can make it. He just ain't work. And then he's gonna get work tomorrow for that shit trying to play with my boy. You know what I'm saying? You get me what I'm saying, Dragon Man? Make him pay for each pound, bro. Ask his corner. What it do, cuz? How you feeling, man? I hope you ain't working too hard over there. But, man, good observation, though, Cal. You're exactly right, bro. Definitely easier. Safe to 107 rather than 14. Yeah, you already know, Teach. Make his ass pay, though, for every pound, man. You get me? Shout out to Remo. But you right, though. But you're right. I think you and Cal making a similar point. Like, he clearly has some fights upwards of this weight class where he could have kind of acclimated there, and now that he's trying to come back, you get what I'm saying? It could be a bit of an issue. But like I say, overall, to not even make the 140, that's the 1.4 extra past 140 lets me know that you really pissed off training camp. And he said overconfidence. Overconfidence means you didn't train hard enough. Keyshawn, beat his ass tomorrow. Nah, he bogus. Nah, beat his ass. Nah, yeah, hell nah. Keyshawn, businessman, hey, no fault. We got work to do, man. Beat his ass tomorrow, man. Is we calling these fights tomorrow, y'all? Should we call these fights tomorrow, y'all? Should we call a businessman in his card tomorrow, man? He getting his ass beat, bro. He getting his ass beat. Nah, hell nah. Beat his ass, Keyshawn. 6 pounds. Make him pay for each one of them. He already had to pay out of pocket. Make him pay with blood too, man. Get it back in blood. You know what I'm saying? And I mean this within the sport. Yeah, I don't mean nothing crazy. I don't want to see nothing happen to Lemos, but I do want to see him get his ass chopped up in there, legally and get beat up. You know what I mean? I want to see my boy Keyshawn go out there and shine. That's that. I think so, T. That's what I was saying. I think he might have acclimated, bro. So salute to Cal for pointing that out. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like I've been watching Lemos fights, so I don't know everything about him. But I know it's a while back he did blow weight like this before. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he, not even a while back, but just a little while. You know what I mean? And that's how he got out of position. So I mean, shout out to Boxing Hacker, man, for the 5-piece. Appreciate you. Said just, let's say Keyshawn loses. What credit do we give Lemos? He missed weight for 2 weight classes. Y'all, that's straight cheating. Real nasty work. Yeah, it is. It's disgusting work. It is.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right. For me, bro, I will acknowledge the fact that, it's ridiculous to miss by that much. You missed 2 weight classes. We got to keep talking about that. We got to nail that home. For every pound, we going to keep saying it, bro. If it looks like the fight is playing out and it looks like obviously like you can see that the weight is having some type of significant effect or outcome in one way or another, like maybe he's stronger for whatever reason and punch resistance just look better. If it's something like that, I can see it being an issue where it would make me not want to give him all his just due, right? Because I just feel like you cheated in a way, right? Right? They like in a way you did it. You paid for it, but you knew better. You knew what you were doing. So I wouldn't respect it, but I would still have to give him credit for beating a fighter like Keyshawn. I think it's gonna take more than them 6 pounds, respectfully. I'm saying it's gonna be easy for him. I don't think the fight would have been easy, no way. Cause I think he's a tough, scrappy guy. But if I'm saying what I'm saying and Keyshawn is developing and growing the way I feel like he is from what I'm saying from fight to fight, I think he got all the tools to really beat this guy up and really make a good showing, right? I'm not focused on no knockout. If he do that, then that's the feather in the cap, cherry on top, bro. Icing on the cake, all that good shit. But he just go out there and be surgical, like how he was with Medueno, not really give up rounds and shit like that, and just beat this guy up. I'm cool, but like I said, knockout would be great. Shout out to Banks. He said, "Yeah, man, I bet we on handle businessman for sure." You know what I'm saying? I don't know what makes y'all feel like this fight would be. No, not easy, nothing easy. Not me, at least. I hope I don't make it sound like it's easy, but I think he got all the tools to make this a convincing win and the right kind of win where people will respect him and kind of like what I'm saying, build off beating up Medueno. He beat him up. Go out here, another surgical performance. Like I said, if the opportunity presents itself and you hurt this kid, take him out. I would love to see that, but all I need to see is a dominant win. You know what I mean? I don't force guys to have to be KO artists. He's never been sold as no KO artist, even though he got like I want to say a little less than 70% KO ratio. He got a pretty decent KO ratio. So we'll see. TD, what it do, man? Was worried about Keyshawn being at home, but Lemos looking weight by so much. Yeah. Oh, missing weight by so much. Should have him locked in now. Yeah. No, I thought he was good. I thought he was good so far. Like the way he's handled it, like, and the fact that he's seeking him out. And then when you see how he made weight, how in shape he looked, TD, his face don't look sunken in. He don't look dry, right? He looked energized. Still got that kick, that umph about him. I like this with Keyshawn. I think that he got his energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. He cheated big time. Yeah, I gotta give him. But what he was saying, Kurt, I think because of the weight, the way he just like, you know what I mean, pulled it fast one. Like, to how much credit are you looking to give him? For me, even with that, I'll still give him credit because he still would have had beat a very damn talented young fighter on the come up. So it's gonna be impressive if he can pull it off. But we ain't speaking that, we ain't putting that in the air. Key, step on business, man. You get me? Step on business, man. Let's kick his ass, dog. You feel me? Kick his ass,
My
Key.
mama look at my eyes first. I look at her eyes. She know her son.
Talk
She
to
see
him.
how I'm ready. All she say is,
Go out there and do what you know you're supposed to do, and let's get it going and let's get it over with.
I say, Ma, don't even worry about it.
Fight not easy work.
Yeah. know what time it is, man. We can't ask for nothing better.
We've been doing this for 16, 17 years. The bright lights don't worry us at all. You know what I'm saying? We know how to fight. We're going to go out there and fight and put on performance every single time. So we just remind each other just to stay focused, stay locked in, and it's our time.
Let's go, man. How could you not root for the young, confident lad, man? He's like, look, let's do it. He taking his brothers with him and all that. It's a real story behind that. DB3 is going to be a big thing in boxing, in my Charlo voice. DB3 could be a big thing in boxing. You know what I mean? Shout out to them brothers, man, doing it the right way. Picasso, yeah, them Argentinians. This Argentina getting chopped up tomorrow for that business he did. For that messed up business he did. Go and tank all you back. Let's go out there and put hands on Lemons. Casual fool. But let's enjoy it, bro. Right? Let's enjoy. He talk a little bit trash, but it's fun. Keep supposed to win. He's special, right? You talk to him, Kurt. Remind him he's special, man. Nah, he about to kick ass though, dog. You feel me? He about to create some separation right here in this fight, man. It's gonna be a fun fight though. Lemos, I see him trying to make the fight all night, bring it. And like I said, Keyshawn, I think he got the patience, poise. You know how to control distance and range and things like that. He know how to pick his shots, right? He got really good eyes. He's defensively responsible. Everybody is flawed. He's not perfect, right? But he's a good young fighter, very talented on the rise. His fights, outside of the one little hiccup where he gave up a couple rounds, maybe 3 at best, out of a 10-round fight. That was the one fight without Bomac. Every time Bomac is in his corner, he looked like money. He performed, Joe. That's the thing. I like the way he performed under the lights. I like the way he go through the gears and control the pace of a fight, pick his shots while you're doing it, while remaining defensively responsible, right? And just being aware of the moment. So I like him. I like how he do his work. He got a good punch output as well. Good punch output. So I'm going to look forward to a good show, man. You get me, Dragger? You get me? Tony Reviews, what's good with it? Calls himself Kiki. Man, shit, listen. That's just little stuff. You can laugh at that. Them little jokes, Tony, I get you. But Kiki can fight his ass off. I don't care about none of that other stuff. About the hair and all that's cool, but he can kick ass. Kiki be kicking ass. I don't know what his reach is, though, y'all. What's Lemo's reach, y'all? Somebody get it for me. Wait, where can you watch the fight at? Who? Keyshawn? This is top rank call, big dog. Top rank boxing hacker. You know what I'm saying? Virginia, that Virginia native about to put on. You know what I mean? He out here selling tickets, y'all. He's selling real tickets. Y'all tripping. Keyshawn selling real tickets. They probably like, just crazy. Just get it over with, Kiki. Nah, this is my guy right here. He about to show up, man.
Teach a man how to squabble.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna be saying at the Friday, man. Run the tape, man. Put some respect on my boys. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on him. Look how he get busy. Look at. So get busy on him. Get busy on him. Look, beat him up. Boom. Get busy on him, man. Get busy. Boom. Punch him all. He's punching that boy all over the ring. That's gonna be Lemos tomorrow night. Punch him. Boom. Kick his ass. Oh, you want to get physical? Tie him up real quick. Hold on. Get back to it. Boom. Y'all kick his ass, kid. Kick his ass, kid. What they talking about, man? Kick his ass, kid. Yeah, ESPN Plus, y'all. But nah, I was just having a little fun with it. But nah, I enjoy watching him fight, yo. He's talented. He progressed from fight to fight, I believe. And I think him and Bomac got something good going on. They got really good chemistry in that corner. They seem to work really, really well as a team. You know what I'm saying? Early. So he's focused. He locked in. He trained with the dogs. He sharpened his tool again. Sharpen his iron against other guys that's sharp. And he confident. That's how you got to be, man. You going to go in here and make it do what it do. CJ, my God, what it do, fam? How you feeling? Nick Ball versus Pitbull? That'll be a good fight, though. Friday night fights is way that. Yeah, I hate when they don't got their reach, bro. I hate it. Lemos and Pitbull would be a good fight. Yeah, little short guys. For sure it would. You just got hands down. You just got to call my boy Keisha, man. Keyshawn be kicking ass. Trying to tell y'all, man.
Teach a man how to squabble.
You know what I'm saying? Teach your man how to squabble. You hit me? Teach your man how to squabbles. But nah, look, I'm looking forward to this, man. Like I said, from today on to Saturday, we should have a good day, good night of action. Boxing all over the place. Gotta enjoy it, bro. Gotta enjoy fights like this. But let's get to it, man. We ain't done yet. We ain't done just yet. But my final thoughts is Lemos. Yeah, we understand you missed that weight. Like I said, in my opinion, I feel like it was strategic. He probably ain't mind giving up some money if it's gonna make him a little bit more comfortable. I think he recognizes Keyshawn as a threat. He looked at He looked at a little. I don't know. I don't like to overthink it, but his body language, like he don't look as confident as Keyshawn doing. I know that could be deceiving, but the hell with that, bro. Don't wait. Don't come in. And the reason he probably was looking like that because he knew he was crazy overweight. You get what I'm saying? So you know you can't even come and flex because your ass out here is 6 pounds and some change over you. Damn idiot missed 2 weight classes. This dude missed 135 and 140. It's bogus at the same time. It's crazy. But like I said, I don't think that shit will be the end all be all to how the fight play out. Um, no doubt it might can make stuff a little different in there. Maybe, like I said, his punch resistance a little bit better. Maybe he's a little bit stronger in there. Who knows? But I think, like I said, Keyshawn's very powerful. He's a physically capable guy himself. So I think he got all the necessary tools to be able to mix it up with this dude, which I think he'll need to do. I think the uppercut could be a key weapon in this fight. I'm gonna just call it early. I mean, I've been watching. I've been seeing some things. I see how Lemos come in on that straight line. But he do got some pretty good power. He's sneaky with some of those shots. He kind of crouch and like to throw his shots. So Keyshawn definitely got to be aware of that. Being a taller man, don't get clipped. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll be prepared, man. Keep the stick in his face, keep the jab on him. And I really do think the uppercut with either hand is going to be a weapon. Could be a weapon in this fight. The way Lemos fights and comes in, like I said, he ain't the most defensively responsible guy, but he ain't just some mindless brute either. He can fight, so it should be an interesting scrap. But I think one of Lemos's best attributes is physicality and trying to like close the gap and be physical and be in your chest. But what I see with Keyshawn, like I said, is a young guy that's strong enough to be able to deal with that and counter it. You get what I'm saying? I think he got the tools, the body work, working the body on both sides. Like he a two-handed fighter too. That's something that I like. You know what I mean, he don't just overly rely on one punch to get the job done. He makes it up very well. Pick his shots, like I said, good balance, like good defensively. It's a lot to like about him. Like I just see him being an all around just better fighter. And as long as his game plan intact and he come to execute, he should be fine. Everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. We should get us a great night, and you should see maybe a breakout performance, maybe a performance to open more eyes and shed more light on him as a fighter. And then good thing for him, it will be a card that his brothers compete on, and hopefully they set the table by getting wins, looking impressive doing their thing, and then it'd be a win for DB3 top rank, and it'd be a win for boxing. And then you get to move on to the next. And I'm really looking forward to him fighting this fight because I want to see how he handle it in this moment in his hometown, right? Is the moment going to be too bright? Did you ask for more than you could chew? All those questions are fair if you just want to throw them out there, right? I mean, Lemos got what? How many fights Lemos got? And this kid is going in his 12th fight, he got a dozen fights in, so he definitely taking a risk, man. It's something that I truly, truly respect. I truly respect that. You know what I'm saying? You think it was intentional? Absolutely, CJ. Absolutely. And the thing is, he got a little bit too lax because he missed 2 weight classes. That's how I know he ain't try. That's how I know he ain't really try. No way he's gonna convince me that he was killing himself in it. And he probably didn't want to for whatever reason. But I think he was looking for advantage, and I think that shit could backfire. Almost found a way out the damn fight, playing around like that. So hopefully everything is on the up and up. And we'll go to double ponytails. Y'all killing my boy with the P-tails, man. He got dreads, man. He got dreads. His strength is in his head, man. Don't do my boy like that. Nah, I'm messing with y'all, man. But yeah, 6 pounds is egregious, CJ. Definitely thought it was intentional, premeditated, thought out, strategic on their behalf, but it could backfire. What if you start, the extra weight because of the body work start wearing you down in the fight? You know what I'm saying? So it could go a number of different ways, right? But ultimately, I think Keyshawn Davis is getting his hand raised. I don't expect this fight to be easy. But don't be surprised if it ain't as difficult as what you expect. Don't be surprised if it ain't as tough as what it looked like for Hitchens because of the styles and the things that he do differently. Not saying that he's better than Hitchens because Hitchens can box his ass off, but telling you, man, Keyshawn got some dog in him too. He like to mix it up, and he stays poised. I never see him like lose his head in there. Like now, you can see him get a little agitated here and there, like from a physical standpoint, because he ain't about to go for no BS. But he really does a very, very good job at keeping his head and working through like I said, the gears all the time. Like he know how to pick up the pace at the right time. He know how to slow the pace down, control it. You get what I'm saying? He know how to get a breather if he need to. You know how to tie you up if he's somewhat out of a position to attack. It's a lot to like about his game, yo. He's sharp as hell, man. Sharp as hell for sure. Sharp as hell, man. Say he's better than Africa. I'll say it. He's better than Africa. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. I think you get just a little more polished in other areas, banks that make him a little more versatile. You get what I'm saying? Like he don't gotta predominantly box, keep you on the outside. Africa showed you that even when the distance is broken, he can crack with good shots. He can bite down and fight back. So I think he gonna learn a lot from that fight with Lemos. I really do. You know what I mean? You can apply that from fight to fight. I think that's just an area where he could work on, right? Just not trying to be overly critical. Not saying he can't fight there, but being comfortable there. So when you in there with a guy that's all you want to do, you just you know what I mean? You meet him right there, and you got the tools and the comfortability, and you polished and refined enough in the inside to be able to, get your work done. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a guy that you gotta get up out of there every time somebody get in your chest. Like you don't have the firepower or the tools, you know what I mean, to necessarily fight him off and back him up off you without having to burn your gas tank by moving around the ring so much. I just don't think Keyshawn will do that in that manner. I think he'll oblige him to a degree in the inside. I think he'll mix it up fairly well, and he'll box him. I think he'll be smart, and that's what it's all about. And again, he got a really strong corner, very experienced corner in Bomac. So, like I said, I can't stress that enough. They got a good thing going on. Like, I'm telling you, he definitely, and I hate to say guys are scared, but I'll say this, Mr. Improv, he definitely has some type of concern. You can't tell me he didn't. You get me? I won't say he's scared, but he like, yo, this little young dude could fight. And that's what he said. Like, yo, he could fight. Hey, man, we about to come in here comfortable, about to blow away. I don't know what the conversation was, but I definitely think he understands that Keyshawn can fight and that he's ready and he's confident. Like, you get me? He's confident in fighting. Lemo sitting there smiling. All right, Keyshawn mean what he say. I want to see this. Devin with good punch resistance in my eyes. Damn, thanks, but they similar style, similar. But I say I've seen Africa be on the front foot in a couple fights, and that's why I say who they work with in them training camps is very pivotal to how they look and perform on fight night. When they in there with them guys that keep them sharp, you can see that shit in the fight. Like Hitchens fought John Bowser a couple fights back. I think he was sparring with Shakur for that camp, and I'm not just trying to, shine a light on Shakur, but it's shit is shit, yo. You can see the difference. He was sharp as hell for that fight, razor sharp, and I seen him being more willing to fight on the front foot with a guy that had good punching power. That was just coming off, knocking out the undefeated young boy Michael. What was his name? Michael Williams or something like that. So I don't know, man. It's just about comfortability with him, and I think with Lemos, it was a style different than anybody else he fought up to date. So when he was getting in his chest, it was just a different challenge for him. A smaller guy. Remember, he got to kind of punch down on this guy and everything. Hitch is kind of tall, got some height, and he got long arms. You know what I'm saying? So I know that was an adjustment period trying to fight this dude up out your chest, and that's why I give him a lot of credit because I've seen the moments where, Lemos had success against Hitchens, but I also seen him fight back and bite down and get his get back, get his licks back in the inside. Like, he was cracking this dude with some good shots. He was fighting this dude. Just don't think he got enough credit because we only focused on how we seen him getting hit. Man, he was fighting back. Like if you show me when you finally put into a fight that you can fight back and still do you and keep it together up top, yo, that's an underrated performance. I'm telling you. People just be look, and that's how you know him as a fighter. With the limited fights that he got, he already set the bar high enough where people expect his fights to look a certain way, and they don't even understand that he was so criticized for a fight that he won. I get it; it was close, but look, if you really watched it and seen it for what it was, it went two ways. It was times where they had to fight, and that's where Lemos had his moments, but he Hitchens fought him back. But then he also boxed well too. You get what I'm saying? That for the most part, Lemos only fought well. He didn't box well. Hitchens was boxing well, and Lemos was fighting. So in some of those exchanges, he was getting it off, and Hitchens was getting caught, but he was fighting back. Then he'd get back on the stick. He was going to his body to a degree, right? He was mixing it up. That's why I believe he edged it because he showed more versatility in the fight. You get what I'm saying? He rose to the occasion. He got put in a situation that he's not typically in, where somebody in your chest constantly swinging punches, and you got to fight him up off you. Like we never consider that, and that's why we always talk about styles making fights. You got to adjust to different styles. That's why it makes sense to get tested. You need to be battle tested going into these fights. You know what I mean? So you can know how to respond when you get put in a situation. Good thing for him, that was the right kind of test. You see what area of his game could use improvement, and right off the bat, I'm gonna keep saying this: in the inside, comfortability, and knowing what to do when your guy does manage to break the distance. You know what I'm saying? Close the gap on you, knowing what shots to pick. And you seen Hitchens doing that in spots, but in other spots, seeing Lemos getting it off. Think it'd be a bit different with Keyshawn being a little bit different inside. Let me see if I'm wrong, bro. I don't think so though. I don't think so. But for sure, man, you're gonna have to go box. If you don't, he will get clipped. I think he's gonna have to mix it up though. Kurt, that's the thing, because he gonna have some type of moments or success, or he gonna be able to close the gap to some degree. You seen him do it against Hitchens, who's very good at keeping you on the outside on the end of his jab, but it's what you do when he does get there in those moments. How much success do you allow him to have, and how well can you nullify and limit him from having that success? Because that's where you got to avoid him, stop him from getting to his sweet spots. And for him, he want to be close to you. He don't have the longest arms. I don't know what his reach is, but he don't have the longest arms. He's not the tallest guy. You can see it right here in this picture. So he want to be close. And Keyshawn, like I say, he got a hell of an uppercut. He got a really good jab. He got an active jab. He know how to change speed on his punches. This dude really got an underrated IQ, low key, because people don't like how he talks. So they ignore some of this stuff. But I'm just gonna point it out. That dude's talented, man. He got some real skill. Fresh Baker, what it do? Mark West, what's good, family? Thank you, Doug. And man, yeah, they bogus. Anybody that want to push that fresh, man, they clearly looking for something. Man, I don't know what that is. That's not even realistic. Especially when he got how you duck somebody that got a fight coming up and the other guy possibly got a fight. You get me? She's just crazy. He's exposed a lot. I'm with you, Banks. A rain and peace to the queen. How you feeling? Tomorrow, yeah. Cash Force, what it do? Box Story, how you feeling, family? PJ's big dog. How you been, bro? Shout out to you. Don't mess with Texas. What it do, homie? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all keep smashing that like button for your bro. Sub to the channel. Make sure your notifications on. Let's keep building. Let's keep hitting these goals. Tank Davis, yeah. Tank Davis, yeah. Yeah. He ain't ducking nobody, bro. People just gonna be mad. He gonna make it do what it do. When he fight everybody, it breathe easy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tank. Stay locked in, man. You and Lamont Rose go make it do what it do, man. Unrealistic expectations. That's just fandom. Absolutely. Professor Ad McQueen. You know it, bro. You know it. But he gonna keep getting them. But speaking of Keyshawn, right? I see people keep I'm about to play this little interview from him. And look, I like shout out to Fire. I always play these because they allow you to hear from these fighters, get a different perspective, understand their story a little bit. And I think he also spoke about Shakur and his relationship briefly with him. It's not a super long one, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a little short interview with Fight Hype from Keyshawn Davis. But I don't know. People keep saying you ain't grow up with him. Y'all not blood. It's not really your brother. Y'all need to stop with all that friend stuff and blah, 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 blah. But I think after hearing this, you have to have a different understanding, at least for their relationship. And shout out to Fire and Keyshawn Davis, man, for speaking on this and being open, man, to speak about shit like this with the people. That's why I respect him, man. I'm telling you, he grown into his own. All he got to do is stay focused, man. And the world, everything else will take care of itself. Let's get to it.
All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with the businessman himself, Keyshawn Davis. First and foremost, man, all three brothers have the J's on, man. Which ones you got on? Which one?
Hey, man, something slight, man. Some slight drip, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy.
Absolutely. Look, I'm going to get straight into it. The incredible, I mean, you've sold so many tickets, your brothers, Troy, for a non-champion, or a homecoming, like, it's incredible. Like, how does that feel that everyone's coming out to support you? You think it's just purely off the fact they just love you, or you think the fact that, like, you're putting in what boxing needs?
First off, man, it's God. God got everybody in tune with DB3. God blessed us with something like this, selling 10,000 tickets. Like you said, I'm not even world champion yet. None of us is world champions yet. And we selling tickets like this. The city is definitely behind us, not just the city, but the entire Virginia. And then some, Alexandria, Virginia. Then we got DC. They coming from all over. New York, Jersey. I see people coming from Atlanta. So, man, it's just a blessing. God put me in this position, put us in this position, and we taking full advantage.
You know, the amount of people that usually have the homecoming fights, I know you answers all the time, but just going straight to Gustavo's Lemos, knowing that there's other fights like Nicholas Walters, or you were still like, hey, give me Andy Cruz, give me Floyd Schofield, all right, can't get them, let me get Gustavo's Lemos. Like, just why take that route? I know you said it's a false narrative to kind of take those type of easy homecoming fights, but you're just ready to go for that championship fight.
I want to show the entire world that I'm the best at 135. And then once I show that I'm best at 135, I'm going to go to 140 and do the same thing. Then I'm going to go to 47. But we got to start somewhere, right? So I'm showing everybody I'm the best at 135 starting Friday night.
You know, and because of it, you're being rewarded that this could be the mandatory for Dennis Baranchek. So, I know you guys have a decent relationship as respect, but after Gustavo, it's on to Dennis, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. After I get this win, I'm for sure going to be the mandatory for the WBO. And who have the WBO? Dennis Baranchek. And, we DM all the time. He know what's to come. He's ready. And he just told me, just win your fight so we can fight. So I'm going to do that for him.
Absolutely. Throughout the build up to this fight,
go get that done tomorrow, man.
Shared a very intimate moment, which helped a lot of people when you kind of talked about some of your things that happened when you were throughout high school and coming up, stuff like that. Why share those type of intimate stories at a time like this? You felt it was just it was the perfect time to let everyone know that there's some inspiration that you can get somewhere?
I'm real, man. I'm always being real with myself first, and I'm always gonna be real with the people. I don't have nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? And I've been through that for a reason. And I'm in this position for a reason. So I got this platform to talk about mental health that a lot of people are scared to talk about. And I just wanted to share that about people. Well, not about people, but about myself, so that people can hear it and just, be comfortable for whatever they're going through with mental health, that, they can get through it just like I did.
Just kind of strengthening the bond with Shakur. Was Shakur around the time to also help you throughout?
Shakur was calling me while I was in the mental home. But people want us to fight though. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out Shakur, man. He's definitely somebody that's always supporting me, man. Like even early on in this camp, he told me about how he felt when he first had his daughter and how he had to stay locked in because I just had my son. So he telling me things about how he has his daughter and stuff. So he basically locked me back into training camp, honestly. And that's what brothers are supposed to do.
I appreciate you sharing that because, like, obviously you stated, like, I don't know why people continue to pester with that, but it's family, and you sharing that little thing that hopefully the world can understand that there's a deeper level.
Hey, I don't care if the world don't understand. The world can keep saying this throughout the entire career. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know when it comes to the businessman fighting, they're gonna tune in to watch me fight because I put on amazing performances, and y'all gonna see how great I am Friday.
My final two questions. Did an interview with Naji, Cigar Talk the other day, so shout out to Naji. Tank did a response to the interview. You didn't get the chance to see it.
Yeah, I heard this part already.
You mentioned
that part.
I
just wanted to hear that.
Do that in this little end fighting on Friday night.
The little part in the beginning. Shout out to Fight Hype. That little part in the beginning, like you spoke briefly about the mental health and the relationship with him and Cora. Like I said, man, maybe some people can't make peace with it. Because they're like, oh, this the her business. It ain't no friends. Blah, blah, blah. You got to be aggressive. Bite everybody head off. You ain't got no brother. You don't know each other like that. Y'all ain't grow up in the same. Man, shut up. Them dudes got a relationship. They parents tight. They got close knit relationship. Obviously, you got this man called Shakur checking up on him, supporting him at his lowest moment. You get what I'm saying? Giving him advice about the damn, being a father, shit like that. It's just some shit is just deeper than boxing, and I'm cool with that. It's not like it's 20 fighters and he's saying, hey, all of these guys are. That's not the case. Like, but I can't ignore that. And I wish I had that clip on standby, man. I meant to download it when Big Baby Anderson was talking about how he don't want to fight nobody that he got no type of emotional attachment to. How he was shedding tears, basically. Like, people don't get it. Like, you share like certain moments with certain guys, and it's hard for you to get up to want to do what you really want to do to that person. And hey, man, just take a real one to say it. Like I said, it's not like he running around trying to claim the entire boxing division as his brother. I think that's just the one guy. I think even with Abdullah Mason, he said he'd fight him. Like, you get what I'm saying? People. So I don't see the real call for it. I don't see why it's necessary that they gotta fight each other. Like, I don't see that. Like, at the same token, like I know people can be like, well, that's his fighter or whatever, but ain't nobody asking Dev to fight Amari Jones because he damn sure big enough to do it. And nobody asking him to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Even if Truck wasn't it's ain't like Truck Simpson signed the tank. They cool, right? If they was the same size, people wouldn't be asking them to fight. But just when it's Shakur and Keyshawn, yeah, they gotta fight. They can't be friends, man. Hey, and they not. I think they brothers. Like I said, you got a dude checking up on you, or you at the lowest point in your life. You think you want to cause bodily harm? That's why I said it's either you understand it or you don't, right? It ain't no wrong answer or no wrong way to look at it, right? I'm just trying to give you something else to think about, or at least how I see it. Some shit is just deeper than money in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Some shit is deeper than money in boxing. Nah, man. Shit, yo, they talked about they joked about fighting more than anybody else. Them and they go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So blood don't make you family. Loyalty do. You get me? And I know y'all see like that in real life. Blood don't make you family. Loyalty do. So a person calling you when you at your lowest moment, when you thinking all the wrong things, putting you up on game and continue to be a part of your life far after that, just wanting to see you do better, not against each other. That's just, and I just don't see how people can't respect it. I don't know why. Nah, they gotta fight. Like, that's where people go wrong. No, they don't. That's where we go wrong as people. You ask a person something and they give you a legit, honest answer, and because it ain't the one you want, it's like, oh nah. But I said, nah, you gotta do. No, you don't. You don't gotta do shit. I don't want to fight nobody I got that type of relationship with. Damn, I'm mad I ain't got that clip from Big Baby Anderson. I mean, Big Baby Miller. That shit made a lot of sense, man. They don't want no emotional attachments to nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, facts. You dig, Banks? You dig? Facts, bro. That should just make you related. And what they obviously got is something real. Like, with they people being close, like they got some real time in. So it's just unfortunate, but I feel like it's so many other fighters and so much other talent in boxing that it ain't going. The business or the landscape of boxing is not going to be significantly impacted if Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson don't fight each other. And first of all, you got people always talking about Keyshawn ain't this, ain't that. He don't fight nobody. He only got 11 fights. Always talking Shakur soft. He this, he that. Why would you want to even see them fight anyway? I'm trying to understand. Like, what the hell do? Or maybe because they don't like them the same, so they figure they should eliminate each other. Nah, man, them dudes want to they look at each other like real family. Like, it's just hard to ignore that. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to ignore that. Like I said, that's deep, man. Put yourself in the shoes. Somebody that hitting you up when you know what I mean. Like, that's not somebody you necessarily can get up to fight. You know what I mean? Or you really like so many other people you can beat up and make money off. So that's just how I see it. I understand it because I feel like it's authentic. And one thing that I think is genuine about it, you hear it evenly on both sides. Like, it's not like one guy is saying it and the other guy saying something different. They both say the same thing about each other for the most part. Yo, man, that's my brother, man. Like, and that's just what it is. Nah, it ain't nobody. We just two, like, leave it. It's so many other fights to make, and again, they're not even at the position where they should fight now anyway. So I don't even know why people be tripping about it. That's what I said, man. I don't get it, but like I said, that's real to me. If one of y'all, anybody in this chat, bro, y'all checking up on me, and I'm at my worst moments, hitting me behind the scenes, making sure I'm good. I'm gonna look at you as family, bro. Just what it is. I ain't even gotta have met you. You know what I mean? You solid with me through and through. Man, you been around for a minute. Man, that's family shit, man. You get what I'm saying? That's family. Yeah, man, it's deep. Ramon was good with it. Yeah, especially in boxing, I think those genuine relationships might have to move up. I think those genuine relationships are hard to come by. So when you get one, you tend to gravitate toward it and you value it. And now it's deeper than boxing. Now it's bigger than making money with each other because we at the top of our games and we can make money beating up everybody else. We don't necessarily got to do it to fight each other. And I really, that's just something I can respect. I know everybody don't see it that way, but I haven't seen anything that makes me feel like, yo, them dudes got to fight each other. That's real. I'm going to say this again, you in a mental institution and your brother is reaching out to you, making sure you good, checking up on you, making sure you're solid. You had your kid, he already had one. He's showing you, you know what I mean? He giving you game on, I mean, keeping you locked in. Like, I think Keyshawn is appreciative of that in ways that certain people just can't understand. That shit is real for him, man. Like, think about what he was going through and then share that with the people. Like, it made more sense to me. You know what I mean? I didn't even need that story to understand where they was coming from with each other. But hearing that solidifies it. I'm sorry, bro. You will never hear me say they gotta fight each other. That shit is deep. Some shit is deeper than making money, bro. And like I said, I can see you start making a pattern that every time somebody come around, they look dangerous. You like, that's little bro. I ain't fighting him. I ain't fighting him. I ain't fighting him. That's not what's happening. That's one guy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's so many other fighters and so much other talent that they ain't gonna be forced to have to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody, if they get to a situation where dudes got belts, maybe somebody move up. Or who knows what happens if they revisit that. But that'll be on them. But for me, overall, y'all, what I'm saying is if they never fought each other, I won't trip. You get me? I won't. I just won't. Cut different. I get it. I mean that's family is family at the end of the day. And then in boxing, when it's so loyalty is so hard to come by, like I said, when you finally run into somebody that you could look at as that brother, you like, man, yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to fight. That ain't the dude I'm trying to punch in the face and beat up. Like, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is. And like I said, Big Baby Miller made a lot of sense with what he said, and I could just understand it. He got emotional. I forgot somebody just sent that to me. I don't remember which inbox was it. Instagram or Twitter, but somebody had showed me that. But he had got emotional and everything. Just he rather not, because he like, yo, I go in the gym, I kill my body. I know I'm trying to get in here and really hurt somebody. So I don't want to do that to somebody that I done met their kids and know they family. Like, I don't want that. Like, and I get it. You don't want no conscience when you go in there and beat somebody ass. You don't want to be thinking about they people, they family. I just can understand it, bro. That's all. Like, I don't think boxing is going to be impacted significantly because a couple people seem as if they won't fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Give me my family the biggest paycheck, but that's that. Who's to say that that's gonna be? You get what I'm saying? They not. Who's to say they're gonna be each other's biggest fight? And maybe if that is the case, if that situation presents itself, Damon, maybe they revisit it. You get me? Maybe if it's obviously some money where it's like, yo, damn, we about to get paid, yo, we gotta at least consider this. Then maybe they revisit it. But right now, I don't I don't see how that's just gonna be one of the right now being the biggest fight. Like I don't see no push coming to shove. You know what I'm saying? So money, we gonna make that money. We ain't gonna finna knock each other out. You know? Yeah, you'll spar and you gonna get that bread, but you ain't trying to really go under the lights and hurt them. Because if you under the lights, you gotta hurt them. That's all I was saying, Ramon. I think it's just deeper than boxing, bro. That's all with that one. And I haven't heard that with him and nobody else that he could potentially fight. It's just Keyshawn. So like I said, I can see it for what it is, man. Everybody should have that one guy or one homie that you rock with that you definitely would never put hands on. You know what I'm saying? So and again, bro, look, it's a little bit different, right? Say if it was a one-off opportunity of a lifetime, then yeah, that's different, I think. But they ain't like two people from the street and somebody about to pay them a substantial amount of money to actually fight each other. That's not the case. Like they feel like they probably could make money beating other guys. That money gonna be there for them. and they don't got to do it. They don't got to sacrifice each other to make it. You know what I mean? So I get it. Wolfhound was good with it. Yeah, bigger than dough, man. Yes, sir, man. That people just gotta. I just respect it. Even if you don't agree with it, you gotta respect it, though. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in his shoes. You ain't gonna want to fight nobody that's checking on you when you're in the lowest moment. You like, bro, want to beat him up? Nah, that's at least for me, though. You know what I mean? Maybe some people different. They like, nah, you an enemy, bro. You a op. I don't see it that way, though. Now that I got his homeboy ladies and cry right after. Hey, Damon, cry right after it, bro. You get me? And cry right after his ass was crying right after it. Boo hooing. Love, much love to Wilder, but one lie, I felt him. I felt it. Well, I said, see, he out here feeling for folks now. This the same dude that was like, I'm a body on my record. He went from that to feeling remorseful for guys, man. That's deep, man. That's deep. That is deep, brother. It's deep, man. That's deep. But like I said, man, overall, I get it. The dynamic of their relationship is just it's a little different than what people used to. You know what I'm saying? But it's life, bro. So, in other news, I see Oscar De La Hoya is somewhat tentatively, I'll say, confirming the fight between Zepeda and Shakur for February 22nd. I'm hearing he's so-called itching for this fight. This is a fight that he's truly calling for now and all of this stuff. So that's cool. So he gets past Tevin Farmer. I truly hope that they make that fight next. I think it could be a great opportunity for both. I mean, we obviously know what kind of opportunity it is for Zepeda if he can beat Shakur. And on the flip end, Shakur, with some of the criticism from his recent performances, whether just or unjust, he get a chance to kind of change the narrative, change the energy, shut up some of the background noise and chatter with the right kind of win over a real dance partner. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see these fights come to fruition and get them out the way. I definitely think that's one that he could use on his resume to kind of, move him a bit forward, So that's what I want to see for him. Allen was good with it, of course. Saw Bridges said take a license, so he saw. Yeah, but that's how you know that's just trash talk, Allen. Just a little trash talk. He ain't talking about his own boy. You get me? That's how you just know it. Just be like sometimes that's not even the best trash talk in that moment when he was saying that. That's like you could have did without that comment. But nah, he really just rocked with his guy. That's how you know he's just talking shit. Because you would think to a degree it applies to his man, but nah. He just was talking about Tank. And just a little shit talk. And look, do I believe that he believes and thinks that Tank Davis is soft? No. What they say when they're speaking like from a competitor, like in their mind, I gotta fight you. You are opposition. You're an opponent to me. It's gonna be much different than when it's neutral and they earlier in their career or they got some experience with them. You like, hey man, what you think about Tank Davis? In that moment, you ain't got the kind of wins where you could really foreshadow and see yourself in there with him. So you just like, he say, shout out to my guy Allen. He said he tried. Shout out to my guy. But you get me? So I think some of the first things that he said about him, like I said in them earlier interviews, was how he really feel about him. Right now, it's just competitive. So, what could I say? I got to talk some shit. All right, he light skinned. That's light. That's light. He light skinned. He soft. We know Tank ain't soft. He know that. He know it. But Tank said him and all his brothers soft. We know Keyshawn ain't soft, right? We know the brothers ain't soft, right? And we about to see the youngest one fight and make his pro debut. But you get me? It's just shit talk. Just like you say, Shakur don't got defense. We all know he do. You get what I'm saying? Shakur says, Tank, stop ducking me. We all know he's not ducking him. You get me? They just be talking shit. That's what I chalk all that up to. But I think if you a person that just hang on to every little thing, then, you're going to go off about every little thing. But for me, man, they just talking shit. As long as that, I pay attention. I care more for how they perform from fight to fight. I know it's going to be some shit talk in between, but I want to see how you perform from fight to fight. And that shit mattered to me far more than, some a little bit of trash talk. That shit light, bro. That's light, man. You get me, y'all? That's light. That's the least they can do. Talk your shit to Tank, but you better back it up when it's time to fight him. Tank gonna be Tank. He don't like nobody. You talking crazy, you a op to him. He ain't like, no friends, but he got people that he rock with and value too. It just ain't none of those guys at 35. That's all. That's all. That's all that is. Ain't nobody asking him to fight Truck Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Nobody like, yeah, if like, no. Even if they was the same, you wouldn't. Nobody would be saying that shit because you would just get it. Like certain shit. Like that's like, do you think AB and Broner should forever? Like, no, certain shit just not gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen. Well, I get it though. I know people be wanting to see fights, but like I said, man, I can't predict the future. Who knows what the future may hold if this situation present itself. But as I said, and I'll in this part with this, I just think some relationships, especially in boxing, are they just hard to come by. Solid people. So when you do run into something that's solid, it ain't always got to be like you my competitor. You got to think their mentality is every damn body got to be an opponent or a op damn near. So when you find that one person that's not, it's like, bro, that's family. Yeah, I got all these other people I could beat up, and as long as they do that, I'm fine. Thomas Hill, my God, man, what's good with it, Brody? The amount of immaturity in boxing space, yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah, that's why I say, man, it ain't everything ain't gotta be one way. You know what I mean? Ain't no team teller. Coach out trash. Playing 8-0 team. You get what I'm saying? Just a little bit of banter, a little bit of shit talk, See every shade of human, get smoke and get smoked. Nah, for sure. But I just feel like there's exceptions to certain things. And I just feel like that one I could get it. You know what I mean? And it ain't like I'm nervous to see the fight if there was a fight. I think it'd be entertaining if there was a fight. I really do. But at the end of the day, they both silver medalists. There's a story there. You know what I mean? But it's just like I said. Sometimes people would love to see you like go against your morals and principles for a dollar. And the fact that they chose to stand on something is commendable to me. I commend them for it. Like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? They like, bro, nah, that's family right there. Just too closely locked in. It's different. We help sharpen each other, and that's just what it's gonna be. But we gonna keep making this money, beating everybody else ass though. And people just gonna have to be hurt. That's why I like what Keyshawn say. He said, I don't even care if people understand it. Like he just passed it. He like, bro, I done told you all of this, and you still talking about fight him? Then some people really not being real because they put themselves in that same shoes. Ain't no way they're gonna be like, yeah, man, I don't care. I'll fight my brother. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. You're gonna be like, nah, bro, we're gonna keep getting this money. Tell you that. We're gonna turn up on top rank. You never know. Maybe that's why Core left top rank. Who never knows? I mean, I ain't saying that's the only reason, but you never know why, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, ain't enough room for both of us right here. We could split up, let you do your thing, I'm gonna go do mine. You just never know. It's boxing for you. You did. It's boxing. It's boxing, guys. It's boxing. It's boxing. But shit, that's where I'm at with it though, man. So, yeah, man, shout out to Keyshawn. Keep growing, keep being smart, keep doing it the right way. Put on a show tomorrow night. I'm interested in seeing the show. I want to see him kick some ass. You dig? Too real in these streets not to get it like the champ. You feel me? Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the real, man. We're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep hitting these goals. We're gonna keep rocking out. What else I wanted to something else I wanted to play for y'all. As I always got something in cut. Oh, so yeah, man. So again, like I said, tomorrow should be fun, man. Shout out to Top Rank, shout out to Keyshawn. I want to see BB3 do their thing. Troy Isley, Abdullah Mason. Should be fun. It's always solid when they put all them together. I mean, then we got Boots and Bang. But remember yesterday we was talking about the 5 versus 5. And remember it was Eddie Hearn that initially threw out the tweet and put the matchups together about 5v5. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Thomas Hill for that dub, showing much love in that cash app, man. Said for the real unadulterated boxing talk. That's my guy, man. Appreciate the love, homie. Much love to you, man. Give him
And
his
we ain't
check.
never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my guy, man. They both says other venues to make money, right? It is, man. And shout out to my guy in the Cash App, Thomas Hill, man. Appreciate you, bro. Much love. We going. So look, like Eddie, we put the initial tweet out there, but what I like is when you hear the other side have some type of response, and I think it furthermore breathes life into a situation. And I'm keep standing on this. I hope this come to fruition. I hope they make 5-on-5s more of a regular occurrence, like a yearly thing. Do a couple of them a year, something. Like I hope we see this more regularly in boxing. I think they might can be onto something. If they could just put their selfishness, selfish pride, and ego to the side, get this money and put on these shows for the fans, man. Give people they real money's worth. But check out, man. I believe Oscar has something to say about this as well.
There have been rumors that my company, Golden Boy Promotions, may do a 5-on-5 against Matchroom Sports, which is run by my buddy Eddie Hearn.
Bruh.
We all know Eddie has the worst record as a promoter, and his fighters aren't the cream of the crop.
Bruh.
But I'm always up for giving the fans a good night of fights under one condition. The fights will be contested in a tiny ring, so nobody can run. And since we have the best matchmaking in Golden Boy, these are the fights I propose. Virgil Ortiz versus Boots, Munguia versus Pacheco, Cepeda versus Shakur, Oscar Duarte versus Devin Haney, and the winner of Ramirez Barboza will take on Jack Catterall. Hell, let's even make it a 6-on-6 with me and you, Eddie, in the main event. I see you've been taking box aerobic classes.
Pow. Pow.
Yo, Oscar turned into one of the biggest trolls in boxing, low key, yo. He a troll, bro. Oscar really a troll. Shout out to my brother Allen in the Cash App. Much love for the 5-piece. He said for the unbiased support as well. Appreciate everybody rocking with your unbiased boxing talk over here, man. For the unbiased boxing talk over here. Let me get my bro Allen.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy, Mr. Empire. I didn't even see your comment. I just played that. Damn, that's crazy. We on the same page. So look, now, you know what I like about it is cool. Eddie Hearn, he threw the idea out there. He threw his matchups. Now you got Oscar giving a brief response to it, entertaining it to a degree. Now, I wouldn't take him too serious on everything he was saying. Like, oh, so the small ring, so nobody can run. He's just taking shots, right? In my opinion, I don't think he expects that. Obviously, I think that'd be an unrealistic stipulation, right? Some extremely small ring to benefit your guy or the next guy. That's stupid. But the fact that he did throw out several matchups as well, even threw himself in the mix, I thought was funny. But it seems as if he's entertained it enough where there could at least be a discussion between the two about a real 5-on-5. Now, who matchups? Think they need to meet in the middle on that if they see it different about as to who to put in there. Because, you know, Eddie said Boots and Ryan. Oscar said Boots and Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm more in line for that Boots and Virgil. I ain't gonna hold you. So I think they both said matchups on both sides that I think people will find pleasing to the eye, that people will entertain and definitely want to see. So look, I like it. I think he found his promotional angle. Hey, B-Dog, I think so too, bro. He found something where it's not just your typical promoting, right? Showing up, speaking, saying the same things over and over. I feel like he doing this stuff, the trolling and all that shit. I think he doing that better than he be doing the promoting. Like what he doing all the talking with the promoting. I really do. You feeling this lonely Thursday? Good. Shout out to my good brother Tommy Seal, man. Took a call and just sent you Eddie agreed to it. Sent you Eddie. Oh yeah. So I like it. Oh, you saying Eddie agreeing to? Oh yeah. Oh, shout out to you, bro. I'm on my phone again, y'all. Pardon me. I won't be on my phone tomorrow. This is the last time I'm using my phone. It's different, but I won't be on my phone. Shout out to Cal Cool. Appreciate you, sir. Look, I like it. Bro. I think the matchups are good. I think they should meet in the middle if they got any discrepancies as to who to put in there with who. I think I would love that. Like just Mix them up. I'm all about the boxing, y'all. I just want to see the good fights, man. And those they definitely got guys that match up well with each other, right? Let's see it. Shout out to Kyle Cooley, man. That's good, so good that they entertaining. That's why I say all that talking they be doing, all that shit talking, that back and forth, that stuff be smoking mirrors, man. Them dudes grown ass men with money, with very responsible, they in very good positions, and like they ain't really trying to mess that up, but they need to work together, man. They really got fighters that they can mix up. Who the hell don't want to see Boots and Virgil? They already cheated us out of that fight at 47. You telling me I can get it at 54? Hell yeah, give me Boots and Virgil and take my money now while you at it. Give me the fights, man. That's where I'm at. 5 versus 5 is where it's at. I think, yo, if they can get past all the bullshit and politics, just make the fights, man. Shout out to my brother, all things, man. Appreciate you showing love in the super chat, man, for the 5 piece. He said for the build.
And
Love,
we ain't
man.
never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now
that's
it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to my guy, all things. Yeah, Eddie responded, yeah, the devil was counter. Yacht and Kyle said he sent it to me. He accepted, so good. I like that. I like it. Hold on, let me see. Hopefully it don't kick me out, y'all. Let me go check it real quick. But yeah, man, I'm all in. I'm all in, y'all. I'm all in for this, bro. Like we want to. We could have built together on it. And shout out to everybody, man, helping me hit the channel goal for the day, man. That's love. Appreciate y'all. You know, we ain't hit it, but we getting it. But we gonna keep rolling. We ain't done just yet. But shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. What it do, famo? How you feeling, bro? So let's get this real quick. Yeah. All right, let me get this. Let me pull this up. This is what my brother Cal Cooler sent me. He always sending me something that I don't see. My eyes for me. So look, this is it. This is Eddie's response, y'all. Rude exposure. My guy was good with it. My boy was over there flaming with hot grease earlier. Man, shout out to you, man. I couldn't type as much as I was moving around, but I was damn sure I had my earbuds and you was flaming over there. And you had to probably had to call them five departments. You know what I mean? You was cooking hot grease. You know what I mean? But look, shout out to Cal. This is what he sent me, and this is Eddie's response to Oscar. We'll make this easy for you. Boots versus Ortiz, agreed. Give it to me, man. What are you talking about, man? Who I gotta punch in, man? Listen, who do I gotta punch in the face to get Boots and Virgil? Do I gotta take one for the team and sock somebody to get the fight? Damn, I ain't trying to commit no troubles. No, I mean, I don't need no troubles. You get me? Nah, I want to see this fight. So that's agreed. Munguia versus Pacheco. He left you for top rank, but we can bring him back. Agreed. Ah, that's a banger. Shakur versus Zepeda. Agreed. Duarte versus Haney. That's a solid fight. Devin is not officially with us, but happy with fight. We're fighting to discuss with him on Catterall versus Barboza / Ramirez. Agreed. Clean sweep. Let's do it, man. They need to make that happen. Hey, tag Turkey Galaxy. Come on, man. Somebody fork over that money, dog. What will that five be pay-per-view? I don't know, but I think it'd be worth it, Jerry. What you think? You don't think so? With them names, you don't think it's pay-per-view worthy? Boots versus Ortiz, Munguia and Pacheco, Shakur and Zepeda, Duarte and Haney. You get me? Catterall and Barboza and Ramirez. Yeah, or Ramirez. Man, look. Hey, man. I think that's worth a couple hours. You feel me, Rube? Turkey. Hey, man, they tag Turk. But see, that's the only thing, man. That's probably why you said that, Rube. Suppose you probably want me to think a little bit. Turkey, do that have to happen in Saudi though? because that's the only thing I don't like. If it got to happen in Saudi alone, that's BS. That's crapola. It shouldn't have to be like that. You get me? Shouldn't have to be like that. Damn it. That's crapola. Yeah, that's crapola. It is. It's crapola. Definitely crapola. Crapola. Definitely. Just can't do the running man. Then just can't do the running man. Last time he got clean swept. Yeah, he did. He should get at least 2 wins this time. Jimmy B Dog Eddie trying to get his lick back. But now I like this idea. And again, I try to have a conversation. I got to start like setting this up so we could have these panel discussions so I can really get here from a couple of the people. This was a good discussion, man. And the fact that both promoters are entertaining and they're talking about a grand, I hope it ain't smoke and mirrors. Man, they got to make this happen. Telling you, promote this shit, bro. Right? To promote your brand and your own land. Now you was cooking, man. Shout out to my guy Rude Exposure, man. Doing this thing over there, man. Just like authentic people with authentic thoughts. I don't listen to people just to see if I agree with them, you know, because I'm never there to agree or disagree. I'm just there to support and listen to a good build. And when you cooking, you're cooking, and I get it, you know. I mean, I got the topic that you was talking. I understood exactly what you were saying. D-Lay, what it do, fam? Yeah, that 6 pounds is Bogayus, man. It's Bogayus. Bogayus, bro. Now he gonna get his ass kicked for that though. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, this is a good thing in boxing. Keep pushing it, keep talking about it. Let's keep let's keep talking about these big fights, these real fights, man, that need to be made, yeah. Yeah, man. He bogus. Keyshawn beating up. Look what my boy Dante said. Shout out to my guy Dante. Yeah, what my boy said, Keyshawn beating up a welterweight tomorrow, y'all. Beating up a welterweight tomorrow, y'all. Buddy missed past 6 foot 6 pounds. 6 pounds. Kick his ass, kid. What
It's gonna be a
Key
beautiful
said?
fight. It's gonna be a beautiful fight.
It's not gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be blood everywhere. His nose might be a little lopsided. Tell him.
Dice que no va a ser una linda pelea, va a haber sangre y que te va a romper la nariz.
But
Keyshawn is a whole fool. The man gets sick to translator. He said, tell him. He wanted to make sure he got that message across. I don't know, man. I just like that dude. I think he entertaining, bro. I like it. He gonna show out. He gonna show out tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think he gonna do his thing. But I think Lemos is gonna come to fight. But I'm telling you, part of me think that he strategically missed weight by the 6 pounds, and I think that it's gonna backfire. I think in the middle to later rounds of the fight, because I think it's tough. I think it's gonna go there. I think it might be a decision victory, to be honest. But I think late that might could come back to haunt him. Maybe early he might be feeling good, but as the fight go on, Keyshawn going to that body on both sides like he's known to do. If he chopping him up and making it look surgical, if he's surgical in there, Jake. Hey Jake, if he's surgical in there, Saturday, Friday night. I don't know. Lemos might be huffing and puffing down the stretch, man. He might need a breather or two, So we gonna find out though. Gonna find out. Lemos coming to fight Yop. So it's gonna be a great fight. Ryan equals 3 pounds. Cole, right? Yeah. Hey, Rule. Hey, Rule. He said, hey, Ryan ain't got shit on me. You want to see? He said, hey, man, hold my beer. You know what I'm saying? Show you how it's done, Ryan. You're 3 pounds. I showed up 6.4 at that. At the third, I showed up 141.4 pounds for a fight that was contracted at 35 because I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't thinking about no Keyshawn Davis. He said Keyshawn who? I said Keyshawn who? That one that made 134.2 coming in there to punch your head smooth off your shoulders. You coming in here flexing with them T-Rex arms. You seen Keyshawn be chopping his last couple opponents up. You ain't trying to be one of them. You try to come in comfy. Shit ain't gonna work. It's gonna backfire. Ass is gonna be kicked. DB3 gonna show out. You beat my boy up, we jumping you tomorrow. Nah, it's gonna be a good fight though. But DB3 gonna show out, man. It's good. I want to see the younger make his pro debut too. So it's gonna be a fun night, fun fights. But Keyshawn doing it the right way. Keep talking your shit. Keep standing on business. Keep calling them out. The more you pissing them off, you moving in the right direction. But stand on business, man. You know what calling these top tier guys come with, and know what when it's time to step up. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. Stay focused. And like that, Shakur weight too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't look at it as Shakur did this or this did that. He ain't missed weight by 6 pounds. He ain't missed 2 weight classes. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. Missing weight is missing weight, but this is egregious missing weight. That's 6 pounds. So I would say I don't anticipate that weight will be the determining factor, but the way Lemos fight, he might try to use it to his advantage, right? When Shakur missed the weight, it's no excuse he missed the weight. I made a whole live about it and, held him accountable. He held himself accountable because he said he signed the contract. He should have made the weight. No excuse. Say he's pissing orange. He just couldn't do it no more. But still said he should have made it. But nonetheless, you see how the fight played out with Kasasi. He fought him right in the pocket, just pieced him up, beat him up, didn't really rely on any type of like just the weight in and of itself, trying to be physical, push him around. Lemos has a physical style where he probably will use a 6 pounds to try to move a guy around, right? Try to have an advantage. But that's just my thoughts. But overall, what you're saying is what I agree with. If you're nice, you won't lose, and I don't think he will. But I think even if at worst, it'll be a challenge that he could overcome. He said Keyshawn like that. He really on point, man. He's sharp, man. You know what I mean? Lemos just came in there. He ain't work hard enough. Rude. That's why we know he getting chopped up tomorrow. You did? Because he coming in there playing around with his weight, and he think it's sweet. Keyshawn gonna have to put his foot up his back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna beat him, man. All right, Keyshawn and Abdullah friends. You see them fighting each other. Abdullah, Keyshawn. Both on top, right? In-house fight. I think they cordial, but I don't think they've been on record for saying they won't fight each other. So, yeah, I could say a fight. That'd be a phenomenal fight. Abdullah Mason is one of those guys, respectfully. Better get him now. Even now, it's going to be tough. But the more work that man put in, I think the more he's going to learn. He's going to get better, more confident, more comfortable, more successful, more dangerous. You know what I mean? More polished, more experienced. All that stuff is gonna make him a threat. So he's the kind of guy that you better get him. If you somebody that's somewhat established, you better get him sooner than later because the more seasoning he get, you know what I'm saying? Gonna be bad. Your boy WWE this last. Yeah, man, my guy Rule the Fool, man. What's good with it, bro? How you been, man? Yeah, man. Keep coming to kick ass though, Keep coming to kick some ass. You know what I mean? But I can see them two mixing it up maybe down the line. You know what I mean? For sure. As long as they keep winning and it makes sense. I think at the end of the day, that's all. That's what just gotta make sense, man. Money changes a lot of things, man. Money make you consider some shit that you otherwise wouldn't have thought about. So you just never know what these guys are doing, put in a position, right? Do they really go out there and you know actually think about fighting each other, but you just never know. I wouldn't put it past them because I haven't heard them two on record for talking about how much they know each other and how far they go back. So far, the only one I heard Keyshawn says off limits, obviously outside of his brothers, is Shakur. I ain't hear him say no to nobody else. I think he said literally everybody else he'll fight except for that one guy. And then he gave the reasons for it. Like I said, I could imagine what that meant to him when he was in a mental institution for Shakur to reach out to him and be really checking on him regularly, making sure he was good. So that shit big. And as I said, at the end of the day, some shit deeper than boxing. Some relationships can be bought. And again, if they ain't like they about to throw some, you know, crazy ass life changing money for them two to fight. So I don't think the incentive is ever going to really be there. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, at some point in career, could it possibly their fight be worth money? Yeah, because I think Keyshawn Davis is on a good trajectory in terms of drawing interest and people coming to see him. His first homecoming, selling what over 10,000 tickets. That's not nothing to sneeze at. You got to think Shakur too. He does a little more than that, like regularly, right? The 10,000 plus range. So that shit is that shit ain't nothing to sneeze at. It's impressive. Like people will downplay it because they compare everything to Tank. You can't compare everybody to Tank. Tank is just one guy. That's him. But the rest of these guys fighting on free TV. Keep that in mind as well. Being able to facilitate these crowds and bring these people in and at their home, I think speaks volumes for them as fighters. So you gotta let it, you know what I mean? Let these dudes grow. Not losing from mama. Hey, bro, I can hear you saying this out loud. I can hear you saying this right here. You better not lose from his mama and his I can hear you saying that. Nah, but I think he'll do what he do, man. I think he will. And he's gonna stand on business. He's gonna get the job done like he always do. Stay sharp, stay focused. And I think he'd be motivated by his brothers going out there doing their thing too. You know what I mean? Then you got Troy Isley, who's another guy that he rock with too. That's sharp. That's nice. That's only getting better. I'm glad. Shout out to Troy Isley, the Transformer man, because he coming to kick some ass too. Yeah, his sister singing the national anthem. I think that's dope. Shout out to Troy Isley, man, the Transformer. They've been sleeping on you for a couple of fights. They waking up, and when I say they, I mean they, not me. I've been rocking with you. I've seen you. I think out the gate. I think I seen Troy Isley. So I've been rocking with him the whole time. I said it. I think he just quietly gonna keep getting better. Subtly, he quiet, but he put the work there. Now he's just seeming like he coming into his own, he getting real comfortable. Think he opened their eyes to the point where people ain't sleeping on him no more. And you starting to have expectations for him in fights, which is good for him. I mean, but the road to get tougher, but he getting better, so he'll adjust accordingly. Shout out to Troy Eyes. Shout out to Troy, man. Go do your thing tomorrow. Abdullah, go do your thing tomorrow. They keep Abdullah busy too, boy. I like that. I like that about Abdullah Mason. Man. Keep that man busy and in the mix. Those fights going down in Toronto. We're watching. Starting in a few minutes. Shit, man. What network? Who? I don't even know what card it is. Is that the card that Iglesias is supposed to be on? Is that the card? Because I'm not sure, bro. But I know we should have a fight card tonight, tomorrow, and then it should be two on Saturday. Boots fight Saturday, and Matias fight Saturday too. Matias fight on Saturday as well. So I don't know. I'm a junkie, Jerry. For the most part, if I catch boxing on some live boxing, it's just somebody that I ain't got to be the craziest guys in the world, but I need to see some talent for sure. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirk, always coming through, always supporting the grind for the weekend of fights. That's love. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great night. Like I said, we got Keyshawn Friday. His fight tonight. Friday, Keyshawn. Saturday, Boots and Bam, same card, and Matias on a card that's a separate card.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. So yeah, man, that's it in a nutshell. So man, that's about it. That's about my time for the day, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with your boy all the way up until the end of the show, as y'all always do, man. Another dope build. But just to do a quick recap of what we built on, man. We definitely talked about the Davis versus Davis, Tank versus Keyshawn going back and forth. They exchanged a number of different tweets. Naji from Cigar Talk caught some strays. Hopefully, like I said, man, he'll get an opportunity to speak to Tank behind the scenes and they can clear up any confusion. Because I think Naji is for the people. I think he's for boxing. I really do. Of course, he's a content creator and I call him the friendly instigator because I don't think it's done with a malicious intent. I think it's done in simply terms of just entertaining the people in the sport and not trying to go left with it, right? Have fun with it. And I think people got to keep that in mind and not be so easily offended by guys just doing their job or asking fair questions, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what a job's supposed to be. So if you really rock with somebody, as long as you don't hear them dissing you and tearing you down or taking shots at you, being underhanded, then I don't think there's really no reason to single them out or withhold interviews from them. But Tank can do what Tank want to do. At the end of the day, you see, Naji say he's still gonna rock with him, as I still gonna rock with him. Hopefully, he get his fight date announced sooner than later, so we can see and know exactly when and where it's gonna be at. So we can shut up some more of this chatter. And then, truth be told, I'm not looking past the Lamont Roach fight, but why I can't wait for it to come and go. It's not like I'm in a rush, and I like watching Lamont Roach fight. But I'm in a rush to see what Tank next move gonna be. If that, I know that sounds crazy, but I can't wait because I hope it shut people mouths. Like I hope a lot of people got to eat some crow when he make his next move, and it's somebody that you don't think is gonna be. So I'm just hopeful that I'm optimistic of that. And real quick, real briefly, somebody did bring this up. I almost forgot to mention. I should make a short video on this when I jump off of here. This is something that Tank did entertain about him and Ryan Garcia fighting again. Somebody said the rematch ain't happening. Tank said, yes, it will. So I'm not fully surprised by that because when he did the sit down with the interviewer and the guy was just throwing names out there, he was like, you say the names and I'll tell you, you know. And Ryan Garcia was one of the names that the interviewer threw out there. And I believe he said yeah to it. So that could only be a rematch because obviously he fought him already. So I'm not about to flip out. Like, look, you got the end of the day when you in position to make that kind of money, it's easy to say from home what he should do and who he should fight. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. Stranger things have happened, but it's odd that that fight seems as though it's gonna make a lot of money in a potential rematch. And that's the crazy part about it. That's boxing for you. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland too. Salute the Melanin Queen, man. I gotta download the video. I know I ain't do it because I ain't on my laptop again. This is the last day I believe I'm gonna not be on the laptop. So I'm just using my phone, but convenience purposes. Laptop is good, but we'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna download the commercial for the raffle. And he's doing a 50-50 raffle giveaway. So y'all got an opportunity to get some to win some money in the giveaway this time, y'all. You know, got an opportunity to win y'all some money. A nice, what is it, about a Christmas bag, 50-50 raffle. So we're gonna make it happen. Shout out to the Queen Melon Queen. Yeah, yeah. I just try to stop lots of game fighters. Absolutely. Make a boy out of men. What they say, Mike, make a boy out of the men. For sure do. For sure. So that's where we at. So I'm not gonna be surprised if this rematch come to fruition. Like I said, it's something that Tank talked about before. And I thought that was something he was serious about because of the money that it can stand to make, right? Obviously. Because they can make a lot of money. So shout out to L Boxing, Keyshawn Davis, you know, opponent missed weight by 6 pounds. Ridiculous, nasty work. He can't weigh no more than 148 for tomorrow for the second weigh-in. I believe Dub said they negotiated and worked something out, so the fight is still should happen as planned. But I think he tried to come in and have an advantage. And like I said, y'all, I think it's gonna backfire. I think he's gonna end up getting his ass kicked for real at the end of the day. And I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love seeing it. I mean, real quick, Regis took the shots at Devin, man. So I looked on Devin Page and my name everywhere with pictures and videos. So I heard a while ago he was a little so-so, but I said, not him, and never believed it. But now I don't know what to think. I mean, dude beat me a year ago. He's still thinking, talking about me. Put the rainbow, man. Hey, Dad, man. Dad, Diddy Haney, man. They've been disrespectful, kid. Shout out to the Queen. Appreciate you. Jameson, what up with it, man? Another predictable outcome. Not so much, though, because, like I said, Schuler, look who he was going for. Like, I don't know how people ignore that, but he was literally going for Loma. You couldn't have predicted Loma saying he was not in the mood, right? Like, you get me? So just let them joints happen. Trust me, man. And consider the business of boxing and how many people get paid when he fight and how many people want to try to impact or sway a decision one way or the next because they stand to get paid from it. I'm telling you. Which is why if you were Floyd Mayweather, you was moving a fighter a certain way because every time he fought, you got paid. So he win, you continue to stay in business. So you can understand why when a guy separated could be an issue, right? Just throwing that out there, just trying to get y'all something to think about. I mean, but I hear you loud and clear. Shout out to you, Brody. Make sure y'all all smash that like button if y'all haven't. Make sure, bro, important, if y'all haven't turned y'all notifications on, make sure you turn the notifications on because they don't always send them out. Unless you know every day at 4 o'clock, we're taking over these airways. But again, another dope bill, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Everybody that hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Everybody hit the super chat, the cash app. Y'all the real MVPs. Appreciate y'all allowing me to come here and deal with y'all another day. And tomorrow we're going to close the week out strong. We're going to build on this boxing. And they said they want to see me call these fights. So maybe we call the Keyshawn and the top rank card tomorrow. It's his homecoming. I think it'll be worth it. It'll be a It could be a breakout performance for him. I think it'd be, you know, be a good fight for him, man. If he could come out here and show separation between him and the rest of the division, and him between him and Lemos and what Hitchens did with him, right? So that'll be a good win for him nonetheless, bro. But we'll see. So we got to talk Tank entertaining rematches. Ryan out here doing exhibitions. His pops talk about him and Tiafimo fight down the line. You got Keyshawn Davis and Gervonta Davis, Tank and Davis and Davis going at it. And when you're a real boxing fan, you don't have to pick a side. I rock with Tank. I rock with Keyshawn. Keyshawn was just talking a little bit of shit. It's nothing different than what Tank talked. They're men. They ain't gonna, long as they don't harm each other out the ring, it ain't gonna matter. If they fight, I'll definitely support it and may the best man win. But right now, it's far too early for this fight. There's no way that Tank is gonna be calling for a guy that doesn't have anything that he could help him move him to the next level. Nonetheless, so I think Keyshawn just got to keep winning. He's a fight or so away from a title opportunity. Pretty much his next fight after this one should be a title shot. So then you win that. Now you might have something that Tank could be looking forward to. So until then, stay focused, keep winning. Tank, you keep doing your thing. Shout out to your team. Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, y'all keep winning. Y'all keep training up, man, and keep beating ass. More importantly, man, y'all got the people. Y'all got the support. Y'all beating the odds. Only some hating ass, unhappy person can't see that. That don't mean you don't got to deliver meaningful fights. I think that's exactly what he'll do. Just get a man the time to make it happen, bro, and don't count him out. You know what I mean? But that's my time for the day. Much love to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this good Thursday. Y'all beat me here tomorrow at 4 p.m. so we can build on this boxing, y'all. So again, hit the like button, punch on it, sub on the channel, and hit your notifications and continue to build with your boy, man. Shout out to my guy, All Things, All Love, as always, Mike Kirkland, my brother, Arena, the rest of the gang, man. Appreciate every last one of y'all, and I'll see y'all all on the next one. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., y'all. We out. Peace to the fan.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see him jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, his channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Just Do shine, busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Just Do Boxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Just Do. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
In the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Just Do Boxing, the best boxing talk on YouTube.
Just Do Boxing in the building, 4 o'clock shorty, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He's going to be live today at 4 o'clock, man. And he's going to be spewing some good stuff as he always do with an unbiased approach, man. He's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Just Do Boxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Just Do Boxing, the only unbiased boxing channel on YouTube, because